Yeah. Charlotte Harbor, Florida. Alright, Con, so Charlotte Harbor, Florida.
Yeah.
That's just west of where Joy is.
Oh boy. I'm live.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Our friends are going to be closing on a house down there, and
hi guys.
Jim Cantori is
welcome
in a parking deck in
welcome.
Harbor.
How's everybody?
I'm sure it's an opportunistic picture, but he's in knee deep water.
Give everybody a couple minutes to log on. Hi Laura, hi Eva.
It looks like it's
Sister, Lordy, Josh.
South of Tampa, so Tampa won't get
chilly. Hi Angela.
Surge, but they're going to get the massive rain.
Hello Miss Kim.
Which I don't know which is worse.
Pebbles and Chris, everybody welcome. If you're new, welcome.
Or so
hi Yvonne. Hi Adam.
6 inches of rain and wind, or you get 18 inches of rain.
Hi Kayla.
Hardly any wind.
Just giving everybody 2 or 3 minutes to log on before I start. Hi Chris. Hi Joanne. Hi Rita.
All right.
Hi Ilda. It's nice to see everyone. Hi Miss Carol.
Right.
Hi Marianne.
Yeah.
Hi Shetty. Hi Miss Carol. Hi Pastor Susan.
Yeah.
Okay, Marianne, we got you. You're gonna bounce them 30.
Yeah, that's supposed to hit Key
Hi Joyce.
And then roll up the coast.
How's everyone today?
According to the computer models, and the computer.
So exciting news! I'm almost done with the signature. I got one page left to do in the signature that we're gonna do together. And then the signatures are done. I just need to do tags and note cards and stuff like that to put in all the pockets. So, I still have a little bit of my wacky outfit on. I have like the blue shirt and the blue pants. I did take off my crazy skirt and the little vest thing. Tell you more about Larry's brother. Oh, he's actually on the phone with him right now. So he's a part of the New Jersey task force. My brother-in-law is a paid firefighter in the town next door. He's a deputy chief there. But he is a member of the New Jersey task force. And the task force, they have a bunch of guys that they rotate. And whenever there's like disasters, they deploy whoever is on call. And so my brother-in-law happens to be on call for this particular storm, and he's being deployed. Is he going to Georgia, babe?
They're in Virginia now. That's what I was just.
Oh, he's in Virginia right now.
Virginia's staging there.
They're staging in Virginia.
Then tomorrow they'll get up and start heading.
Right, and then tomorrow morning they'll get up and start heading to wherever is going to need the most help. They wait for New Jersey, the task force, to tell them head to this here, because New Jersey, every state has a task force, so they all communicate, and then they strategically send these volunteers. Well, they're not volunteers, they get paid, don't they? They get paid for this, but it's like a rigorous program, and they get deployed to wherever area they need to go. So tomorrow morning he'll know where to go, but they're like within like an hour's drive or whatever from where the event is going to happen. Hi Sherry. So that's what my brother-in-law does. When I forget, I think it was April that said that. Was it her son or somebody? Now I forget. And that's when I said, oh yeah, my brother-in-law is being deployed. Originally he was supposed to go to Georgia, but now they're in Virginia, so they're not far away from where they're going to be able to go and help relatively quickly. And they help, like they'll go take people out of the waters. They're not far away from where they're going to be able to go and help relatively quickly. And they help, like, they'll go take people out of the waters, with the firefighting, with water rescue. They do water rescues. They do all kinds of stuff. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Hi, Sherry. I got a little bit of chills. I might have to go put a sweater on. I think I'm going to put a sweater on. Hold on a second. Because this is a very thin t-shirt. And I'm actually a little tired. I came home and I laid down for a little bit. I literally got up 15, 20 minutes ago, and I didn't eat yet either because that ice cream filled me. And so I'm not gonna. It's not gonna be a late night. We'll just finish this up, do some tags and whatnot, and then I'll go eat at like 9:30 or something like that. So let me show you what I did in the third signature. I did a lot of work on here yesterday and on Monday night. So you guys ready? All right. So this page we did together, but for those who weren't here when we did it, I'll show. It's an envelope flip out, and it's got a little note card. It's got the little corner pockets for the note card. Okay. This one we did like a week ago. Hi, Lori. So I did this really pretty page with these beautiful wings that I know the pastor really likes. Pastor Susan, look how pretty. And it's got trust in the Lord with all thy heart and learn not unto thee own understanding. I can't read. In all thy ways. Acknowledge him and he shall direct thy path. It's Proverbs. This saying was actually sent from Stacy. She sent me a whole envelope of little things, and I thought it was really, really pretty. And I know you like those wings. And this is a beautiful, sparkly, very pale blue flower. It's just a pretty page, and I put a nice little frame around that. So that looks really pretty. Hopefully you like all the pages. And ready for this one? Ta-da! So this is like almost like a waterfall. It is a waterfall technically, but it's a manual one where you flip up like this. So let me show you. I'll do a close-up. So I did this in the lilac and the mint green that you like so much. And so the one side has a saying, God grant me the serenity to accept things I could change. And then just beautiful writing on the back. And then the next one says, God grant me courage to change the things I can. So it's every other one. God grant me wisdom to know the difference. And then they alternate from the green to the purple. And then I put beautiful little images. So you could just, you know, put your little thoughts there and you just kind of flip it down like just like that. And it's just a pretty page. It just looks really pretty. I like the way that came out. And then on the back, I took the image that you sent me. You sent me this image and I cut it out. And this is an actual vellum. So we're going to do a nice little, it's a little pocket. It's a nice big pocket over here. Let me grab something. It'll go like that. See? So I put vellum behind that. So that looks pretty. And then this again, I went with the green. This is green and like a very light violet color. This is the entire prayer about the serenity prayer. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, etc. With a nice little pocket. And then this beautiful trim came from Stacy as well. And then on this side, I went with the gold and the blue. And there's like gold behind it. And you just open it up. And then you have a cute little pocket like that. So we're going to put more papers on there. So there's that page. I kind of like this one too. This one is more mint green and pink. It's got the prayer there. It's just a beautiful image. I put all lace around it, so you love all the lace. Then we have the middle. You've already seen the middle with our double waterfall there and our little tags that come out. And this is another beautiful page in the pink and mint green. Gorgeous lace from Stacy still. So I used all the lace. I did put this in this little pocket because that's a pretty little church. So I kind of threw that there. We're gonna put something there. And then I did that corner pocket with the remainder of that other page. This is from England, actually. So we have to put a nice big page in here. This is the empty page that we're going to do today. This is another beautiful light, this is like a violet. That is Thomas Kincaid, and it's a nice big pocket in here. But it's a beautiful, beautiful violet page, just all violet and pastels and very serene. Haven't decided what to put here yet, so gonna figure that out. Then I did it in pastels and very serene. Haven't decided what to put here yet, so gonna figure that out. Then I did a gorgeous belly band over here. It's a double belly band. Again, I stuck with the mint green and the violet colors. So you got a band there, and you got a band right here. I know, right, Marianne? It's so true. And this one is also another one that I really like. I know you like those envelopes, and I wanted to figure out how to use them, so this is what I did. Looks very simple, and it flips up and it flips down. This is the master board that I did all that embossing on. And you have a pocket on the top and a pocket on the bottom, and you just flip, flip. And it looks really pretty with the lace and the trim. Hi, Z. And then I thought this was really cool because this is the church I had saved. And then I thought this was really cool because this is the church I had saved this page for you when I was doing the Western Journal. I don't know if you remember. This was from that calendar that I used in Jonda's journal. And I remember saving this church for you because it was a church. And so I did like a little hidden pocket. I know it's not really pastels, but I just thought it was really pretty and a nice way to kind of end the signature and the book. And it says on the top, starting already. So, and of course, I walk by faith. No, Pam, these aren't folders. This is like one big sheet of handmade paper. This was handmade paper by Say. And then I have 12 by 24 long pieces of paper. So if you go back on my YouTube channel, you'll see I put these together. I show how I did the signatures. These are all papers folded in half, just like a regular signature. This is the center where I sew it. See, it's sewn. See, it's sewn. So these are actually sheets, not folders. These are cardstock. That's cardstock. And then they became nice and thick because I, doubled up on the paper. But hi Kay, how are you? Hey Z. So that's what these are. These are not folders. I could see why you would think they would be folders because they're nice and thick and they're big. But I actually have 12 by 24 paper in various colors. You haven't seen that size. So 12 by 24 you actually can buy from Hobby Lobby and from Michael's, especially online. And I did buy the pastel color from Hobby Lobby when it was on sale for like $8. You get 30 sheets for $8. And that's what all of these signatures, they're all made like that. Hi Mary, hi Tammy. So all of these are just long. So let's just do a quick flip through of the whole book, and then we'll work on that last page. And then we can make some tags and note cards and stuff together. Sound good? Yeah, it's good to know, Pam. It's always good to have that. Those big sheets, especially if you're working on a big book. It's going to be a while before I do another big book. So here, our first signature, we have our drop-down drawbridge because Pastor Susan likes her drawbridge. So I did one. And then just some pretty pockets. I already had a couple of tags that I had made, just kind of scattered in the books. So, and then these are just pages that I glued onto large sheets like I'll show you. I have one right here. I had one right here. Oh, here it is. So just to give you an example, see, this is one of the pages that I used, and I put this lined paper on all the sides, and then this became one of the pages in the book. This is it. This is a blank, but this is this with the lined paper. Oh, ow! That was my knee. Yeah, that was my knee. How about that? Yeah. Oh, that hurt. So Kim, I do have an idea. I will show you. We'll start with this. I just want to flip through the book real quick for those of you that have not seen it. Just a lot of different pockets. We did a lot of windows. So there's a lot of cutting. Some beautiful 3D angel wings. Another pocket here. Some of the papers I used because Pastor Susan sent them to me because she liked them and she wanted them in the book, like this one here. And then we just put like these cute little envelopes for her to have somewhere to write on. Oh, we still have to do the little 4 corners for here. We have to do that. So there's still a little tiny things that we need to get done. I put one tag in here so far. This is a pretty church. These are all Thomas Kincaid. Whenever you see an image like this, they're all Thomas Kincaid. I didn't use anything else but that. Oh God, my knee hurts. And then this was from the calendar. And this was actually one page. And I cut to fit here. And then with the remainder of the page, I made this really pretty tag to pop in the corner here. I really like this page. And here's our another double belly band. And this is another really pretty one. And then I know this is one of my favorite pages as well. The little envelope page, we call it. Okay, I'm getting flashbacks. I'm having a flashback right now because my daughter and her friend just walked in wearing their 12U softball stuff. Okay.
Are they actually?
Yeah.
So these little, we made these envelopes, every single one of them, and we made all the little cards. And I put like little stickers and stuff on each card. So, yeah, each one of everything's handmade.
That's awesome.
With love and care.
Did you see that it's going south now? Joy's fucked.
Leah,
Joy.
I'm live.
Oh, hi, live. Joy's fucked.
Yeah.
The hurricane's going south.
And this is the tomb of Jesus, and you roll away the boulder like that. I know, right? Leah, LMAO, Leah, LMAO. Everyone's saying.
LMAO? Oh,
Yeah.
that's Jim Cantor.
Well, yeah,
He's the...
Jesus and Joy.
He's the crazy one.
Joy is in denial right now, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I asked her, hey, have you watched the news? She goes, no. I said, okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. We're getting together this Saturday. We're gonna go thrifting at the flea market on Saturday morning, and then we're gonna go to a brewery for the afternoon and lunch and stuff and hang out, and then the apple orchard right next door. But I think she's in denial. She didn't close on the house yet, so if anything happens, I'm sure she can still back out. For those of you that don't know, Joy's my BFF. She just put an offer on a house in Florida about 3 weeks ago, and they accepted it, so they're going to go do their closing in November, and it's in Cape Coral. And we all know what's going on down there. So, yeah, she's still here in New Jersey. She's not down there yet. No, she hasn't moved. She's still here. She hasn't done the closing on her house here yet. And then the closing on her house here is at the end of this month. And the closing of the house in Florida is in November, I believe. I believe that's how it goes. Oh, absolutely, Pam. Yes, I always do a flip through of all my books. Yeah. And I have it pinned. I have flip throughs pinned on my page. There's a collection up on top that says book flip throughs. If you ever just want to see what other books there, it's there. So this is the first signature, and the front's done. I like the idea of You want to come say hi with your little outfit? Sure. You want to see the girls? You have to come closer because that's different. Corner. This, come on. This is Aaron, and this is Leah, and they played softball together from 8 years old until they were 18. Basically, they played travel ball together, and they decided to put on their little travel stuff.
No, we're going to the cages. That's why we have this.
You're going to the cages now?
Yeah.
All right, go.
I know, right? Yeah.
Okay. Couldn't get her to go to the cages when she was playing the damn game.
Adam.
Yeah.
Oh, he's.
Yeah. Well, yes. LGBTQ right here.
Hey, how are you? Very much so.
But oh my God, it's hysterical.
Have a good night, people on live.
All right.
Thank you.
What the hell are they wearing?
That was so funny.
Damn political correctness. I know, right? All right, you guys have fun.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night. Don't get hit. It's been a minute since you guys have been in the cages. All right, it's been a minute. We're not having any doctor visits today. All right. Let's just be careful. These kids, they're like, remember this, and then they'll put it on, but it's something for them to go do. Okay, so for the other two, who was it? It was a Kim that asked me what I'm going to do for the covers. I have more stencils to pick from, really pretty ones. Like, I have the praying hands, so I thought that would look really nice, like over here. And then there's the saying that says, thank you hands, so I thought that would look really nice, like over here. And then there's the saying that says thankful, blessed, and grateful, but I thought I could just use the word blessed. I think that's that says thankful, blessed, and grateful, but I thought I could just use the word blessed. I think that's too busy, but just the word blessed with the heart and the little that piece up here, and then kind of this down here, and maybe another piece of trim like that. If I'll find a pretty trim, I think that would look nice for this one. And then for this one, I have, okay, so I have this one that says family, faith, family, friends. This one says faith over fear. I'm not feeling these though. That's a butterfly with a cross in the middle. This is a church, which is fine. I mean, that could go down there, but I really had these other ones. I have these angel wing with the cross, and I have this big cross. But I was thinking she loves angel wings, so I thought we could do angel wings in maybe multiple colors on here. Like do purple and pink and blue, maybe a little orange, and see how that comes out. Do that here, and then do a really colorful ribbon. So that way, I love consistency. I like to try to make things, you know how I am. So to me, this makes sense. Doing something like this on each cover will make sense to me. Yes, wings. Yeah, so this will be a little bit of work to get this done, but I think we could get this done. Sounds good, Pastor Susan? Okay, she approves of the plan. So I think it'll look pretty.
It looks like it's the same size.
I just need to, like I said, I need to go through my lace and find a really pretty, because this lace here was perfect. It has the colors, the browns and the teals and that mint green in there. And it wound up, I thought it came out really pretty and simple. So this one's done. And, let me do a flip through of the second one. Well, actually, this is, even though we're working on this one, this is the last one, because I did green.
I even put...
Oh no, this is the second one. The yellow is at the end of the book because it's black and I wanted it to stick out. So this is the second signature. Just some beautiful pockets. Beautiful, see this, that's a pretty lace for the other one, for the outside. That'll be pretty. I love a lot of these images. These are all images from Thomas Kincaid. Oh, it's worthy of a reward. I got a reward, guys. I got something from Pastor Susan. Let me show you.
I don't know where that double one was.
I was so excited when I got this package all the way from Australia. Yes, I like the faith. I might do that on the inside because I still have the inside to do something there. I might do it on the inside of the covers. But she sent me this really cute little card, which is funny because I'm going to send you some coloring too. God is good. And she wrote me, she has beautiful handwriting, by the way. Beautiful little card. And by the way, this smells, the box smells so good. Is that your fabric softener? It smells so, every time I open it, It smells so good. And she sent me these instructions. How stinking cute is Pastor Susan? Look at this. Bite off diagonal corners. She sent me Tim Tams. These are Australian goodies. So there's original chocolate. It's your perfume? Oh, it smells beautifully. And then she sent salted caramel. And so the instruction is, if you look, it's like a little square cookie, or I guess it's rectangular. She says you're supposed to bite off the two corners, make yourself some hot coffee or tea, and then you're supposed to sip the coffee through the cookie. You're supposed to sip the coffee through the cookie. I didn't know it was your perfume. Now I really like it. It smells pretty. It's not overbearing and too sweet. And then a cute little, everything came wrapped. I thought it was like maybe fabric softener, but it smells nice. Oh yeah, we're going to do it on Friday. I decided that on Friday we'll do it so you guys could see, or Sunday. I don't know, maybe Sunday because we'll have a little bit more time to do tea, you know, because I like to have the tea. And I think this Sunday we're cooking, so it would be good to have tea. So yeah, so thank you. I'm so excited to do this. I actually got a few packages. Adam, I got your package, but I'm not going to show everybody because it's the totes for the cancer drive. I got the one box today, just so you know. It arrived today. I feel like I'm all over the place. This is exciting because it's almost time to show you guys the other journal, which I still need to work on. But anywho, and then I also got a care package from Donna, so I'm gonna go grab that because I only opened the top. I didn't open to see what's inside. But let me just finish this flip through for those of you that have not seen it yet. And if you ask, I did use this page, one of these tissue, it's actually not tissue, it's tracing paper to protect when you write so it doesn't get on the image and vice versa, okay? Hi, Nanny. No, I only got one box, Adam, only one. No, I reimbursed him for the shipping, Sherry, because he did so much. I was like, you're not paying for this. This is the Psalms. The whole page is Psalms. I see him. They bought Bugsy one of those little houses that you go in, and it's a shark mouth, and he's actually in it right now, which I think is funny. The small box. It's the small box.
You need to get one inside.
And so now I need to make like tags to fit in here. This is a really pretty page, and then we have our. I'm gonna have to reglue that. Look at that. I'm gonna reglue it right now. I pulled on it too much.
You could give him a slice of pizza.
Don't pull on it as much as I did. Okay. Okay, that'll dry and it'll be fine. Oh, don't worry, Sherry. It's fine, honey. I appreciate that. And then I really like this page. This is England. This is Thomas Kincaid. And you open it up. This is the rest of the image because it was like a really big image. And I just kind of cut it in pieces. And then I have this really beautiful paper that says a prayer, an answer. And on the back it says a moment of thanks. I love these papers. I found this book. I forgot like how much stuff I had set aside. And I know I'm probably going to come across some more stuff as the weeks go by as I'm organizing and cleaning and whatnot. Because, you know, I buy things ahead of time for books that I know I'm going to do, and then I forget. But this is also a really cool page. And then this one here. And I really like this one, too. I've got so many that I like. I love the color scheme. And this was a calendar page, and I converted it. I cut the calendar page out. I cut the center out, made a tag with the center. Let me just fix this little bow. There it goes. And then this is a cute little window that you kind of just line it up with. Just like that. Isn't it cute? Yeah, I love that page. I love doing like little windows. And then our little magnet thing, I think, really isn't working so great. But this is cool. It's our little angel wings. And there's writing on both sides. And there's writing in the middle here. I am a true calendar girl. And then this one's, there's so many cute pages. This one is in the mint green. Do I remember that song? Each one opens up like this. Oh, get that out of there. And these were invitations, I think, or thank yous. Thank yous. I think these were thank yous. Oh, Pastor Sue, I mean, you paid me for it. It's not like it's a, you know, a gift, but, and then this is also a hidden, I'm going to show you guys. See that? There's a hidden pocket right there. Doo-doo. So we're going to put stuff in there. Doo-doo. So, yeah. So lots of cool stuff. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I wanted to go over and above because you've been waiting for over a year for this book. You know, I wanted to make it extra super duper special. It's not as big alligator. I did it where it'll still close and you can fill it. And by the way, there's plenty of pockets up here. I did not show you guys, but there is you see that? There's a pocket up here. There's 4. I believe there's 4, right? Let me check. 1, 2, or 2 big pockets in each one. So you got 2, 4, 6 big pockets, 1 on each side of the. I could have sworn there was more than that. Let me just make sure, because I forget. Yeah, it's 1 big pocket in each one. I'm not gonna put anything in those, but that's for you. No, oh, the octo. Where is he? Oh, he's in here. He's in here. I didn't take it. Wait a minute. Where'd he go? Did anybody see my little octopus?
No.
What? What do you mean no?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
There was a little octopus in this box, and I don't see it on the table anymore.
I haven't even been to that box ever.
That's so weird. Leah? Oh, she's not here. Babe, you didn't see a little octopus, did you? Oh, Leah was playing with it. Wait a minute. She said we should play Find the Octopus, and she was hiding it in different places. Let me see if she hid it without telling me. Found it. I'm going to move the camera. Look. It's on top of the on air. But see the on air? It's all the way up there. Hold on, let me go get it. Here it is. I was like, wait a minute, I forgot where it went. So she hid it on me. She's like, find the octopus. People should try and find it. She had it in here. She had it like up in here. I could, people aren't gonna see it, babe. But isn't this so cute? Look how stinking cute. She made this. And you know what's so funny? I got this yesterday, and when I went to work today, one of the girls at work brought in, it looks a little bit like your octopus, but it's a ghost, so it's a little bit taller, and it had 2 little arms, and it was so cute. I said, wow, I got a little octopus too. Hello. He's so cute. I'm going to put him back up there so you can watch us. I kind of like that idea. But yeah, it made it. It was thank you so much. All right. So before we start working on this, let's see what Donna sent. I don't think Donna's on here. I don't think she logged on. But she sent the big box. And I don't know. It's a big box. How cute. Look at that. It's a calendar. Oh, look at these angels. I could use some of these to make some postcards. Pastor Sue, do you like some of these? These are like traditional angels. These pictures are really pretty. I did not look in your box yet. I just opened the top, but I didn't open it all the way up. Aren't these so cute? Look. Traditional. Very, really cute. So I read her note. I'm opening it real carefully. Looks fragile. Oh, it's little fairies. Oh, how cute. It's a little fairy. So I think she said, she wrote me a cute little card. She has pretty handwriting too. And she said that she's been going, she wrote me a cute little card. She has pretty handwriting too. And she said that she's been going through her things and she found these and thought that maybe I can use these to auction off or whatever I feel like doing with them. She's had them for over 30 years. Oh, wow. This one feels really heavy. Hi, Martha. Oh, look. That's so cute. So cute. We can use these as giveaways. Love that. There's one more box inside the box. Donna! I'm just opening your box. Thank you so much. These are adorable. They're so cute. I will try to auction them off when I do the auction with Miss Chris Hunter, because hopefully we'll have like a lot of people watching that night, or that day. We're doing it on a Saturday. It's on the calendar. These are beautiful. Thank you so very much. This is the first box that I opened. I have to open your second one. And thank you for the card. And I love the calendar. I might use some of these to make some postcards and note cards for the journal that we're working on right now, because these are so pretty. They're so cute. I love them. These will make beautiful note cards. Okay, there's a second box. I opened it upside down. Ooh, this one even has a little thingy. Dream Fairy. Aww. And it's got a frog. Debbie, look how cute. My sister-in-law's obsessed with frogs. These are so cute. The fairy sleeping. Aww. And that's really cute. I love that. Number 1509. De Stefano. Isn't it cute, Dad? Wait. There it goes. So if it comes with a card, you know it's legit. Here it is, a certificate of authenticity from 1994. Let's see. Garden fairies stay deep in the forest. When in the daytime, they live coolest of shade, soft moss. Certificate of authenticity. Issued, limited edition of 4,500. There's only 4,500 of these in the world. Wow. Donna, thank you so much. This is so kind of you. Very sweet of you. You guys are all so good to me and to my cause. All right, now I'm a little warm. Go figure. I guess because I'm moving around. Is there something that you want me to see in that box? Because I don't want to open it in front of everybody because we're keeping it as under wraps as possible until the big reveal. Okay. They were tired of being... You know what? That's how I feel too. Sometimes if I have things just sitting on a shelf or in a basement, I'm like, you know what? Somebody else could enjoy this. It's time to let it go. Let it go. Okay. A little bit of water. Okay. Let's work on that last page, shall we? Itchy nose. What's going on with this? Oh, there it goes. I guess a little bit of the glue bled over. Let me just clean this up. Okay. Yes, Adam. Make sure that our flowers are opening up fine now. Okay. Just checking. If that comes apart, Pastor Sue, a little bit of glue on the top petal, that's all you do. I'm sure you know. Okay, I think it was one of the green pages. Right? Wasn't it the green one? Did I pass it? Am I in the right book? I don't think I'm in the right book. No, it was the yellow book. Yeah, if anything comes apart, generally all you need is a little glue and you're good to go. Because with wear and tear, it could happen, of course. Something could come loose. Here it is. Okay, so this is the last full page I have to do. Let's let the camera focus. There it goes. Let's see, what's on this side? So this side we have a corner pocket, and I don't like to do the same thing on both sides. So, for this one here, what if we did like a little flip out? This way, and then folding this way where it'll tie. Well, let's make a tie on this side. I don't want to tie anything here so it doesn't get bulky, so it'll be the other way. So it would be flap open, and then this flap would open, and there'll be writing areas or pockets or both. And we can make this in a V, like a big envelope. We can make it into a V. I think that'll look pretty. Oh, okay, yeah, no, I didn't take them out of the plastic bag. I just want to make sure. I will do that later or tomorrow, depending on how late, you know, what's going on with eating dinner and whatnot. Okay, so yeah, so I think I'm gonna do like a cute little, think almost like a folio where we're gonna do a rectangular piece, and then we'll do a triangular piece, and they're gonna open up like this to write on. And I think that'll be cute. Hi, Val. I don't have anything like that except for the wings. The wings open up to write on. That's it. I don't think I have anything that flips open to write on. I'm trying to, we just went through the whole thing. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I do. No, I don't. So that'll be cool. That'll be the last big hurrah. And then we'll just start making our fillers, our ephemera to put inside. Lots of ephemera. Okay. Like little booklets and things like that. Fun little things. And of course, then I got to take all the stuff that everybody gave me, charms and whatnot, and then fill the book with all those things as well. But, all right, so this side is blue and the blues family, and this is the green. And I know you love green and lilac, so I do need it to be cardstock paper so that when you flip it, it's a little sturdy. So I do need it to be cardstock paper so that when you flip it, it's a little sturdy. So what colors do you want? You tell me what color you want me to do this. This is the last page, so you get to pick. I've done most of the picking up to now. What would you like me, what color would you like me to try and find? Let's see. Let's get some direction from Pastor Sue. Do 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 do. What color? I'm holding my breath. Lemon and peach. Ooh, okay. I didn't do any lemon and peach. Peach is like, okay, I'll pull the oranges because I would put peach in orange. And I think I have yellow and orange together. Yes, I do. So let's see. Let's see what we have. Options. Okay. All right, got plenty. Ooh, look at this. Lemon and a beautiful green, and that will match lovely. But that's not cardstock. We still have to find some cardstock. So, and a beautiful green, and that will match lovely. But that's not cardstock. We still have to find some cardstock. So hold on. Those are very pastel-y.
Italia Leon says, hey, hey, hey.
Hey, Leanne. What you doing, Mamacita? Huh. I forgot I had these. I'm going to pull out some pages that I think are going to match really nice. This is like a mint green with a very pale pink, and it's got this beautiful, I think it's like a bluish violet color. I'm just going to pull it out, and then we'll figure out what we want to use. Yeah, the butterfly is pretty.
A little bit.
Not so much with the peachy, it looks like.
Want it now?
No, no.
You doing nothing?
Italia Leon says, are we on Pastor Sue's book?
Yes, this is the last page of her book that we're doing. It is pretty much done. This is like a peach. Why don't I have two of those? Well, that's okay. We could pull off of here. Let's see. We definitely need a nice thick cardstock. Under the yellow. You saw another one of another butterfly? I'm gonna pull those out because we did like those. Hold on, let me pull. In the box. Hold on. No, it wasn't a butterfly. Okay, yeah, I didn't think it was. I thought okay, yeah, no, it's not. But it's not the end of the world. It's the end of the world as you know it. Oh. Yes, but that works. That works. Those are the same color schemes. Okay. I like that. So now, looks like we're going to be doing this violet blue and teal, and teal, whatever color that is. I think is what we're going to go with instead of the lemon.
Italia Leon says I am laying in supplies to get back to bookmaking while I recover from knee surgery.
You're laying in supplies? Wait, what? What are you doing? That had to be the wrong word. I feel like I'm going to look and see if I have this blue, because that'll tie everything in to be the flip part of the page. I feel like I'm going to look and see if I have this blue, because that'll tie everything in to be the flip part of the page. So the yellow just got nixed. It's kind of yellowish, but I think the blue would look nicer because this is green. I think it'll tie it in. Oh, stocking up. I'm laying in supplies to get back. Okay. Thanks, Ken. I guess I need translating at times. Now we just need to find this shade of blue. Should be a piece of cake, right? It'll be pretty when we're done. You know that. Okay, so. But it has to be cardstock. That's pretty close. And I have
Angie Newman says, oh my Connie, your work is always outstanding. I hope dream to own one someday.
Aw, thank you, Angela. This is very, 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 very close. Actually, I think that's pretty good. I like that contrast. It's very, very, very close. It's actually almost perfect there. Dare I say? Yeah, I think that's a pretty color. Oh, that's a good idea, Leanne. I have chipboard covers. That's one of my projects that I'm going to be doing after I'm done with the fairy book. Oh, speaking of the fairy book, guys, look what I got. I ordered this, but because I don't mind spending the money because she's been waiting since last year, and this is her favorite fairy illustrator, Nini Tina Thomas. These images are amazing. Wait till you see these pictures, guys. Look at these fairies. Are they gorgeous? Like, look how gorgeous these are the type of fairies that she likes. So this is what the next book is going to be. They're fairies, but it's not like scary, or it's like more this kind, like these gorgeous. But I don't think I could cut this book.
P. Finch says beautiful.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Italia Leon says lovely. How will you knock the shine off them?
I'm not gonna do that. So what happened was I ordered this book from the Nini Thomas website directly, and after getting it, I'm like, these are gorgeous, and this book is gorgeous, and the book was $20. It wasn't like a cheap book, and then shipping was $17, which I didn't know. I thought they would ship it for like media mail, and they didn't. So they did throw some cards in here, which is great that I can, and these pictures are really big, but I could use these for her book for sure. But I did find on Monday, I ordered a calendar, a 2023 calendar that I found for $5 with similar images but older. It was only $5, so that I will cut up. And then I found another calendar from 2024, and it was only $10, 10 or 12, I forget. So I ordered those. This book I'm gonna wind up, and oh yeah, it's signed. We're not cutting this book. I didn't realize it was signed. Yeah, it's signed. So guess what? No, Leanne. I'm not cutting this baby up. It's signed. Kay, you can't do that. It's copyrighted. I'm going to keep it. I'm just going to keep the book because it's beautiful. She introduced me to her, and I don't mind it. It's beautiful, so I'm just going to keep it. I'm not going to return it. It's going to cost me another $20 to return it. These I definitely will use, but I wanted to... oh, and I can use this. Look. Because it comes with the cover, and I can even use the cover. Look how gorgeous that is. Isn't that pretty? You think it's an auto signature because on the website it did say it was signed. I don't know if it's an auto signature or not. I can't tell. Maybe it is, but for right now we're leaving it as is, and it's fine. It's a pretty book. Maybe one day I'll auction it off or something. I don't know. If I don't wind up doing anything with it, I'll auction it off or something. It is pretty, but again, it's going to sit on my shelf. A pretty book sitting on my shelf, right? Okay, so let's see what we're doing over here. Okay, so the whole idea was a flip out this way, which will be pretty much the entire page will be the flip out that way. And then this way is a V. And then when you flip this out, you need something there. I think that's pretty for there. I think I'm gonna need more paper. I'm gonna have to get that. And I don't think there was any more of these. I'm gonna be upset. Let me think. Oh, there's also a little pink in here. Well, it's kind of like a pink. Do you see that? It's like a little bit of pink in there. Because let me think.
Italia Leon says you know what you should sell. Already made pop-ups. I love using them but hate making them.
Oh, that's a good idea. I don't mind making like the flower pop-ups. I don't mind doing that, and the one where you could put your own image on it. The W, as we call it. That's a good idea, too. All right, sweetheart. Thank you, Sue. We'll see you soon. We'll see you on Friday. I just need to figure out how I'm going to do this. I gotta...
Italia Leon says I would totally buy them.
Okay, Leanne. I'll consider that. The thing... Well, yeah. I mean... the size, the color, but if I ever find my origami paper, maybe one day. But funny you say that because I was considering making blank waterfalls. I don't know why this is moving so much. Like waterfalls where you could just put your own image on it, just do like the base in a base color, like beige, black, blue, you know, different colors, and then you could just put your own image on it and make it. So I thought about doing that as well. So that might be a project for down the road. All right. This is how we think things through. So this is going to have to fold this way, right? We're going to put a crease and fold it so it opens up. On the inside, I'm going to have lined paper to write on. Here. And then here. And this is also going to fold, but it's going to fold into a V. So actually, in the center here, I could do lined paper, lined, and then also lined. So then that way, we could do, this would be the outside decorated sheet, would be this, right? And then this would be in a V, like that. I think that looks good. Let me flip-flop them. What if we did the V this way? No, I like the butterflies on the outside. I like the stripes up. I like the butterfly going this way. And we could put a little bit of lace here. I think that looks pretty, right? Doesn't that look pretty? So it'll kind of look like this. Hi, Dorothy. It'll kind of look like this, where this will flip out, and then on this side it will be lined. This flips out.
Natalia Leon says, isn't it hard to write on lined paper that's hanging outside the book?
Yeah, it's definitely not going to be an easy task. Yeah, definitely not. Everybody does it though. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do the lined on this paper on this side, and we'll do a pocket on that side. How about that? That's a better idea. We'll do a pocket on this side. We could do lined on here and lined on here because it's going to fold over on the book. Does that sound better? There you go. Just kind of think it through, right? We just have to think of all the pros, the cons, and whatnot. But yeah, I like that. I could dig it. Can y'all dig it? We can dig it. Whoop, there it is. Okay, so with that said, then that's going to be a pocket on that side, which is fine. We can find other paper to make it a pocket. And maybe we'll do the pink on the inside then. So outside will be more of the green, and the inside will be more of the pinks, because I do have this really pretty lined paper. I got this prayer and faith book. That has green in it. These are the only 4 pages left in here, a couple pages left in here. I feel like this is nicer. It's more demure, more subtle. Okay, let's see. Okay, I like that. And this would be here, like this, like this. And when you open it, we'll have this here, and we'll put a pocket here. And we could either put lines or even another pocket here. Actually, we could probably make that a cool pocket, a triangular pocket. I think that'll look cool. Okay. This is 11 inches, right? This is 11 inches, right? Because I think it's 8.5 by 11. Yeah. So I have to cut everything down. This needs a thicker back, because otherwise when you write on it, it's going to have the little lumpies. Well, maybe not. Right, let's start with the full, well, I'm going to cut this one to 11. I'm just debating if I want to put this on its own cardstock. Let me think. Otherwise, it's not going to be strong enough to hold that. I don't want that to pop out. Should be fine though. I think we'll be fine. All right, I'm gonna cut this down to 11. Let me get these out of here. Okay, that lined up good. Okay, so now we make our fold. Okay, so now this one is going to be the pain because we want this to be like an envelope. Make sure I have this in the center. Oh, here we go. I hit the camera with my big head. Hey, where's my ruler? It's not there. It must be over here. It must be buried in here somewhere. Anybody borrow my ruler?
Not me.
That's weird. Where'd it go?
Shetty says, Connie, please continue, but could you go over the eyelets at the end of the night, please?
Yes, definitely. Yes, Shetty is frustrated with the whole eyelet thing. I'm going to try and shed some light on it, but I'm going to be honest with you. I'm frustrated with the whole eyelet. I actually thought about sending an email today to the company. What? This is so weird that I don't see, I can't find my regular plain metal ruler. So when we're done with this page, we'll go over the eyelets. We'll take them out and fart around with them a little bit. Do they go under here? No? This is so odd. Why is always something disappears on me? Okay. We'll have to use this one. I don't like using this one. Let's see if I use this instead. That doesn't look centered at all. Okay, so the eyelets, they're getting squished. That's what's happening.
Shetty says, please finish your work first.
Yeah.
Maybe Larry borrowed it to measure something.
No. Nah, he didn't borrow it. It's... It's fine. I'm just looking to see. I want to do at least 2 inches up.
Little Diva says maybe it's under the table.
But that would be funny. Okay, I got it centered this way. And now I'm using the blocks. So that's centered, and I want it to go up 2, so 1, 2, between the 5 and the 4. Here, between the 5 and the 4. And there. Do that math right. I think I went too far. Okay, that'll work. Now we got to figure out where to cut it this way. Uh-oh, Milton just made landfall. 4. Oh, that's pretty good. 4 and 4. Okay. Okay, I'll cut this. Okay, now we can cut this side. Okay. All right, we've got our pieces now. Basically making a huge envelope in the sense that just opens all the way. That's the premise of this.
They can only lose their license if they serve me alcohol. If they serve me food or coffee or coke or whatever, it's completely fine. You do.
trim that just a little bit. Okay, so this will open this way. And that'll open that way. Okay, that's how we're going to do this. My sentence wasn't finished. Which sentence?
You want to read it first?
Oh, not me?
Didn't see her this morning. Start to go back to the skills at colleges. School's organizing it.
How crazy you are anyway.
She's in California.
11th grade.
She moved to California a few months ago. Monique, Misfit Crafters. Now, where in California, I'd have to go look, but she's definitely in California.
You're not going to Miami, I can tell you that much. If you go to a landlocked college, you'll study, okay?
Oh, you did? When did you order it, Leanne?
You're going to Indiana, honey.
Did you do a pre-order or something? Because I know she was doing pre-orders for the Halloween ones. I have to cut a little bit on this side.
I could go on and on. Big and Joe Biden.
Really? That's unusual. That's highly unusual for her. I could send her a message.
What are you doing here?
Didn't work out.
I guess.
Let's find out. Mr. Hold on. Did you ever message her? She's pretty good at responding back. I mean, from my experience. All right, I messaged her for you. Let me see what she says. Okay. Now I want to plan out. Oh, that's pretty too. But we're going to do the butterflies here. We're going to do the stripes over here. Okay. I like that. No problem, honey.
I'm finished with you. I'm gonna find someone who gives a shit.
Yeah, that's a good corner because it's got a butterfly right on it.
Hey. Hey. Hi. Patty solicitation. Can I give you this?
Oh, that's all right.
Mr. McBride. Right? Are you by chance Billy McBride? Huh? Me, Billy McBride. Oh my god. Like a fucking drill. Patty solicitation. My office down the street. It's above the La Pagada, the Mexican place. I mostly do criminal, but is this a good time? To get a cup of coffee? My office is down the street, or...
I'll just take the deal, okay?
I got a civil case. A friend of mine, her brother works for Boring Technology, and he died on one of their boats. Exactly, you know where I'm headed.
You know what, let's just cut it even,
I'm trying to sue them,
and then I'll trim it.
but my friend needs some help. So I can...
Bearmaker says, what is Larry watching?
What are you watching, Larry?
I'm sure you share my information.
Goliath.
What is it called?
Goliath
Goliath.
series.
It's a series. A series about what?
Serious things. That's why it's called series.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I don't think I should do that.
I already have the paperwork. Oh, you just fill it out.
Gosh, darn
feel like I'm not gonna cut this straight if I do it with the blade because you can't line it up. I'm gonna do this manually.
You don't want to touch up a real firm. Really? Wow.
Prime Big Deal Days is here. With exclusive savings just for Prime members. You'll feel like a big deal. Shop deals on electronics, fashion, and more this Prime Big Deal Days, October 8th and 9th.
Why?
As big and powerful as we've become at Cooperman and McBride, one thing has not changed. We are still committed to serving our clients and our community. The only difference is size.
Nope, I did not find my ruler.
When I first started at Cooperman and McBride, we were a regional practice. We used to joke that we were the in and out of law firms. Great products, better service, and lower prices. Today, we have over 1,000 lawyers in offices across the country.
That part I could use the cutter because I have a straight edge here to guide me.
2.1 Welcome to the firm. Welcome.
Another one there.
What's the thing that's half man, half horse?
You got me.
Centaur.
Hey. This should be a left hand for you guys.
Who's that?
Our daughter, 16, 5'6", medium build.
What? No, she wasn't.
She was supposed to be at a girlfriend's house last night. When I called this morning, the girlfriend knew anything about it.
So she's missing.
So she's fine. But she wasn't with you.
No.
Might be a good idea to
Okay.
unblock my calls in case she doesn't.
Looks good.
Also, I don't unblock your calls. That somehow I'm involved. What does that even mean? You fuck up, let her go miss it or something. Somehow you find a way to... Simple what?
This.
No, none of this.
She was already drunk.
Okay.
And this for you just flipping on my ex. This is the best child.
She got back to me. She said you ordered something that was out of stock. You ordered it on the 30th, so 7 days ago, and she's out of stock, and she needs 10 business days for it to ship because they make them. She actually physically makes these things, so you know, her and her brother with a 3D printer, so she has to make it. So when you order stuff that's out of stock, it takes a little longer to fill, okay? So she does have your order. It didn't say. Go check, because I know some of them on her website, you may not have caught it, because a few people have done that. Go check though. But I told her I'd let you know. It's been 3D printed already though. Perfect. Thanks, love. Yeah, it's a little wonky right now. I feel the same way because I kind of got a little confused when I looked at it about what was in stock and what was not out of stock. But the good news is she does have the order. It's already printed and it's going to be shipping out in a couple of days. So you're good to go.
I apologize. No need to apologize. So the cognitive therapy, it's gone well.
Yeah, I told her thanks.
I just got nervous and it
Oh yeah, no problem. Anytime you guys have if I can help, of course I will help. There's certain things, certain people you buy from, I can't help you. But for Monique, I could definitely help. And as you see, she responds very quickly.
That your attitude
I'm gonna cut that there.
reflects
put that right there.
And while we're on the subject of liberty, do I get the right to confront my accuser?
You see, that question itself reflects a certain attitude.
I don't believe you. I'm sorry, but people are complaining about my attitude.
What's a good movie to watch to make you cry?
When I will business,
What?
you can fire me when I want.
That's a good question.
It's been categorized as a psychic disorder.
What's a good movie to make you want to cry?
Federal Disabilities Act, and you would be
Beaches. Oh, yeah.
fucked.
I remember Beaches.
Okay, I like that.
I think that looks nice. What do you guys think?
Look at me like that.
I think it looks pretty.
I eat the fucking thing all day long. What's so wrong?
Surrounded by the green. And I think we're going to zhuzh it. I think we're going to use the sepia. Not green and not blue. We'll use like a sepia to kind of blend it all in. I think that'll look nice. And then
They don't let you bring
on the
your own
inside, we'll have the pink.
Are you really glad?
food. Yeah.
It'll be the pink and the green.
So easy to pay me?
Oh, you mean that fatty chick?
She told me you guys talked about you maybe never in the police. Another guy in a boating accident 2 years ago?
Yeah, she's a real motor mouth.
Bearmaker says watch a movie about paying taxes. You will cry.
Freaking Adam.
Let's why do it on a boat? Seemed like
Oh, A Walk to Remember. That's with Keanu Reeves, right? I remember that one too.
died. He tried driving you to the police. It's not suicide talk.
Redeem himself for what?
The company he worked for had a lot of military contracts. Is there a boat that exploded?
Which begs the question, what was he doing by himself on a boat at night?
We can make this a pocket on this side like this. I'm just gonna have to thicken that up a little bit.
Something else happened out there. And I think his son deserves to know the truth.
Oh, it could be a double pocket.
I googled you here.
You did.
He used to be big trouble.
I kind of feel now that I don't know if I want.
Say what became of me?
I need to tie this pink in better. All right, we got the outside figured out. So let's get these pieces to the side. That part's figured out. Now we need to figure out the inside because although I like the pink, I need to tie this in better. Now it doesn't have to be pink.
You do. Considering it. But it's what he Hope you're supposed to smoke in here.
What are we gonna do? Now they know me. Lucky they
But you can't bring a pizza in.
Oh, thanks for hopping on, Monique. I'm just trying to remember what, how I'm gonna do this. Because the green and the pink does match, but I need to figure out how to blend it so I could do the pocket on this side. Because if I continue with the blue and the green, then it's not gonna be right. Oh, unless I do this in pink. Hold on. Maybe that will tie it in a little bit better. Let's see. This is like a dusty rose kind of pink. All right, let me get the pinks. See if I could find a pink that has some green and blue or something. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll find like just the right color. Are you back?
Yeah, it's
Is it it? Already?
started yet.
Upstairs. I have the news. Yeah. I'm tired. I should have given you videos. My hands are cramping.
Not the right shade.
Does she not get a good angle on the news? Oh, there she is. It's still not very good. What?
Gosh, it's gonna go on a race of coffee.
Maybe I need to concede. Give up on the pink. I think I'm gonna give up on the pink. Hold on.
You like your house?
Lined paper.
I think I prefer it.
What do I have in lined paper that could work?
Come inside, dude. What's your deal?
You know, you started a big club. And they didn't take your name off of it, so. You must have snowed a lot of people into thinking that you were good.
I have green.
Yeah, she creeps me out.
This is green.
Can make no sense about it. So easy.
That's a pretty green too. That works. It's the right shade. Leah,
Yeah.
can you go grab me the lined book 18A, the lines that you did for me? Please. If you guys are wondering, these are all my lined paper books that I have in my office, and Leah numbered them all for me, so when I want specialty paper in a special color, I could just go over here and be like, oh, I want this one, and this is book number 9, and then we go in the office and we grab book number 9. Just like she did here. She grabbed, this book is number 18A, which is what we grabbed, what we picked. Because 18A. And here we go. Now we have lined paper. See? And it's all the same, like, isn't that pretty? Ooh, look at that. Okay, so we're changing midstream. And these are the, I'm gonna do sets like this, not a lot of them, but to cut down on my books a little bit, so that I only wind up with maybe, 10 pages I'll keep of each one, but the rest of the books I'm gonna make like sets like this, 2 pages of each kind. At some point, that's one of our projects that we're gonna be doing. And then you guys could do this. Because sometimes it's nice, not necessarily to have to use a stamp, just have lined paper, but be able to find it and remember it. Because that's the hard part, is remembering that you have
Italia
it.
Leon says that's a level of organization he'll never achieve.
That's a level, yes you will. Yes you will. If I did it, why can't you do it? Seriously. I think you're being silly.
When? Right after.
What's he doing right there at night anyway?
He loves to fish. Daddy would let him take a boat out. With that boy. My husband was a very loyal.
Okay, so let's pick, and you know what's so funny with this book? So I picked the book based on the color of the page, right?
Did they happen to give you any
What does this book says?
coincidence?
Maya Angelou.
I'm trying to find out why a guy like
Faith. This is the Maya Angelou book. So a lot of the pages in here are in green and yellow. And there's nice big pages. So, yeah,
How you doing? I'm afraid you're
I love it.
talking to Mom about how you used to fish with your dad.
Oh, because you have a half a brain cell. Oh, stop.
Nice to meet you there, Jason.
I do like I think the leaf one is pretty because there's so many different options, but I'm gonna stick with just the green.
Very painful.
I don't know. You have a lot of options. That's pretty too.
You have the settlement conference with the chancellor for the 10th. Davidson more meeting. Your plane
All right, let's see if that leafy one was pretty. I think this one's pretty.
Billy McBride visited.
Oh, of course, now this is a little shorter. It's not 8.5 by 11 now. Let's see how we're gonna make this work. We have to transition. Let me cut the little frilly pieces off.
Still on night fishing? Get after those sharks. You're gonna be charged. Oh shit. Guys up the tackle shop said you did. Here we go. Thirsty? Okay. No, what do you want? Okay, look. I'll just have to
Okay, so what we could do now,
You told Ocean
we could do a double pocket,
explosion and a wave tanker.
not just writing.
That's a load of fucking
Now I'm gonna change.
What do you want? You got a computer? Look it up. Explosions on a boat can sink them. Like
And make it a double pocket.
Explosions near a boat can sink them too, like a mine, putting a hole in the hull, that kind of thing. But it would goddamn near take a nuclear bomb to make a wave big enough
Here.
to sink a boat. So either you're a hell of a lot closer to that explosion than you told Ocean, or you're lying about what you're talking about. You call me lying? Yeah, I am. No, you gotta fuck with I don't gotta fuck with you. But I got a feeling the insurance company would be pretty pissed off when you lied to them. So you got a kitchen or a cabin or whatever you call it on
Make
the
a
roof?
pocket there. Just line this one up. Alright, so we need an 8.5 by 11. I'm gonna go with a green to tie it all in. 8.5 by 11 green. Hold on. I'm gonna go grab a green 8.5 by 11. That way I don't have to cut anything.
I gotta say, I'm still just a little bit in the dark on this shit because you're saying that there's flaming shit and the boat didn't sink, the boat did sink, there was a wave, it wasn't a wave. Like, I don't know.
The boat's okay? Sank, alright? Yes. But it also burned up. And just tell me, please.
When you dropped your fucking lunch. Okay, I'm still confused. So you told the insurance company that the boat didn't sink, and that the wave had nothing to do with it.
No. Right, but we told them it was a big wave, right? But then all this flaming shit started hitting the deck, man. Right, and that shit was hot.
I bet. The insurance company didn't ask you where the fire came from or what it was or anything? We told them about the explosion.
Alright, I wasn't sure which color
You didn't think that
will
was
look
weird.
better.
Weird.
Huh? Why did Warren's Tex Insurance pay you off? Why not your insurance?
We didn't have any insurance. You shut the fuck up. It's true.
That looks better with that, I think.
Maybe 10 minutes talking about it. Next week we had to check.
Yeah, I like that one better. It's more demure.
10 minutes, huh?
Yeah, man.
So that's
That.
you see insurance companies make their money by not paying you.
Like that.
Your hell, they don't even want to pay
Well,
you.
that looks good with this, but
And here, they just wrote you a fucking check just like that.
Yeah, looking for it. Yeah. Plus, you weren't entitled to it.
yeah, we could get away with that. Okay.
There you go. You can go right in. Is everything okay?
Then this side would just be a little pocket. Here we're gonna make a little pocket too.
Arnold? You asked to see me?
15 centimeters here,
Okay, I give up Christine Alexa.
Like you don't know.
and 15 centimeters this
Widow of
way.
Brian Lawson, one of our employees who died in the
Sometimes using centimeters is easier than using inches.
Use this inflammable letter?
This is a DOD contract. If Wall Street gets wind of even a potential claim, that's $1 billion. If he does file a claim, it'll be wrongful death. Let's begin drafting.
However,
Have the mouse ready.
Really?
Who's the mouse? She's our best drafter and fast. On paper.
She's also a second-year associate. We have better, more experienced people.
I asked for the mouse.
Gentlemen.
I'm gonna do butterflies on both sides because it's just pretty.
Donald Guberman asked for me specifically? We haven't been sued yet, but we want to be ready in case they file.
Throw in a counterclaim for abuse of process, malicious prosecution, whatever you can think of. The idea is to rip this guy a new asshole and make him think twice before ever suing us again.
That's actually not the idea.
Now hold back. You want a shocking or a shit show. Should this man sue us, he needs to regret it.
There.
Okay? Okay, this is awesome. Great. Enjoy. It's good. It's part of my whole like spiritual thing, you know? I've got a guru who's not really a guru, he's also a hairdresser, but he's really kind of deep and intelligent.
Excuse me, Miss Snow.
Okay.
Lieutenant Stone Powers with the LAPD. Thank you, sir. Miss Snow.
Oh, hello, Detective Alice.
How are you, honey?
I'm great. How are you, Billy?
All right. What do you think? I think that looks pretty good.
Pray off.
Oh, don't be sorry. I'm just paying my rent.
Hey, listen,
Yes,
I gotta
Pam,
go.
I have that.
Pretty big
I
case.
think.
And, come on, honey, just hear me out. I really need you on this one, okay?
Really?
I just need some help
Really?
with the pleadings at some point.
I mean, how long am I gonna be on the hook for this? Look, can we go upstairs and give you a couple blowjobs and then we'll be in?
Shouldn't the sentence they're gonna hand down to you, you're gonna need a whole lot more than 2 blowjobs, okay? Besides that, this is a pretty good case here, and you're probably gonna get paid.
Really?
Yeah, I'm serious. Good legal help's hard to find.
Pretty cool, right? It's a cool book. I think I picked that one up for like less than $10 at Michael's. Yeah, I think I grabbed it there a while back. Okay, I think we have a plan now. We're gonna judge. I'm just wondering if I like the plainness of this, but I think we're gonna leave it. I don't think it needs anything. We'll put like a little bit of trim on here, and that'll look nice. Instead of cutting it like a little notch, we'll put like pearls or something here and here, but it will be a pocket. I think that'll look good. And we'll keep everything with the sharp edges. And then now we need to figure out the enclosure, because this is going to flip over like this, right? And so I can just do a piece of ribbon after we have this here. I can add a piece of ribbon here with this will tuck in the ribbon. Or I could put ribbon, that's probably better. I'll put ribbon through the back that ties here. That way it'll lay flat. I think I like that idea better. And we can make the ribbon maybe green if I have like a green thin chiffon or organza maybe that's thin. That would look nice. Stick with the green and the blues. I'm glad we decided not to do the pinks.
Bearmaker says sharp edges can cut her Connie.
No. I just don't want to round everything because this is, well, I mean, I guess we could round everything off if we wanted to. All right, we could round it off.
Bearmaker says jokes.
No, but I'm just thinking I do like a softer instead of a sharp edge, so let's do that. Jokes.
Settlement for 30 grand, which when I get, you get 5. Okay? No. No. No, don't look at me like you're gonna be fucking me. Okay? Because I'm not a fuckable person.
Somehow I don't doubt that.
I think so, Leanne. Maybe not right now, though. Yes, I agree. It'll give it a softer look. Hence. Yeah, that'll look good. Okay, round it off. Round all 4. Rounded all of these. Oh, and this needs a notch. But let's just...
Bearmaker says so apparently, the only thing Leah told her friend about me is that I'm gay?
No. You've seen Erin before. I don't know if she's here. But Erin used to date the blonde, Sarah, but they broke up. Remember? The tall, skinny blonde Sarah. Think back. You don't remember Sarah, real tall, thin blonde? Come on. She always came on the lives, and then the two of them came together a few times. Well, they did. Leanne, so what you do is, if you want to give one away, just, you could put it up and say, you just pay for shipping, and somebody sends you the money for the shipping, and then you can ship it, and they pay for the shipping, and that's it. Okay, now we're going to be on Zhuzh alert here. Pam, I did. Back in the beginning. And all I'm going to say is, I love her work. I think she does beautiful work. I'm just not interested in the whole politics thing, so I've stayed away now. Yeah. It was, for me, it was just a little too much.
I think it's a pretty damn good one.
So, which sucks because I enjoyed it.
You know, it's fucking freezing out here. Go home.
Yeah. I agree. It's okay to have, well, I'm not going to talk about it because it fires people up. And I've had situations where I'm sitting here talking about certain things, and then people that are watching me here go back.
Bearmaker says rabbit hole.
It is a rabbit hole, yeah. Not that kind of politics. Middle Eastern politics. So you definitely don't want to go down that road at all. And we're definitely not going to talk about it. Nope. Not happening.
No, I think it's a sign of respect. Of course it's a fucking threat.
You're a fucker.
Come on, honey. Quit looking at that shit, would you? Stop it.
This is helicopter accident.
Told you it's just a go by. Wherever it says helicopter, just replace it with seafaring craft or water vessel, whatever.
Yes, if you guys are new to watching me, please be sure to join my Discord, because we do all still communicate and share on my Discord page, and we also have really cool things like I have a D-Stash page where you guys can post stuff if you want to sell it to each other. You're welcome to put on the D-Stash. The general chat room is just for general. Hi, how are you? I'm working on this page. I need help with this. What do you guys think of this? That's what the general page is for. I have another one that my daughter just created called New Items on Website. So anytime I add new stuff to my website, it'll be on there. So you guys will have first dibs before I get announced it to everybody or do a post on it. So there's a few perks to joining my Discord.
You said that? Dude, I don't do civil cases.
It is a politic-free zone, no religion, and no politics in the Discord. It's just about crafting, selling, and sharing. That's all.
Look,
Okay?
why are we even bothering with the complaint? We have 2 witnesses. We have a demand letter. I mean, it's time to
Cool.
settle.
You know what?
No.
Kill.
It's not a real estate, court case. So either be a fucking lawyer or don't be one. Go to fucking...
And you get to talk to Adam. I mean, that's the, obviously, le piece de résistance.
Yes. 35 minutes ago. Right.
This is a fucking...
Oh, Ava, yes, we're making them. I have a whole bunch of the little keychains made, but I have to make the little books. That's the project that I'm going to be working on when I'm done with these 2 books. I got to get these books done first. So this one's pretty much almost done, and then I'm going to start working on the fairy one and get that out of the way. In the meantime, I am working on them, so soon. Don't forget, we have 2 whole months. We have October, no, actually 3. October, November, and December. So I'll have plenty of time to make more and make more. Right, Pam. So what she was making is she was making a chipboard, what's the word I want to use? Like a clipboard where you remove it and you could go in your book to write, because that's why I stopped putting pages throughout the book. I do a journaling signature and then I do my signature that I decorate. So that's one of the reasons why I do my books the way I do. This one has the pages because Pastor Susan requested it to be this way. I don't normally put the writing signature pages in the regular signatures. It was her request to do it this way. So I obliged. But I agree, it makes it very difficult to write. Like I've always said, how do you, if I do a 3D page and the page before it is lined paper, how do you write on that? So I remember seeing that as well. Adam, you really should have some kids because those dad jokes are killing me.
Considering the alternative, yeah, no offense.
My uploads,
Bearmaker says you're welcome.
yes. So we've been having a problem downloading. The first week Leah was sick. For that last week of September into October, she was sick, so she didn't do anything. But this whole week she's been trying to download, and it's glitching. It's not allowing us to download. I emailed or messaged TikTok, and of course their response is like something ridiculous, like, "Oh, use this app." I'm like, "No, I'm not downloading on my phone." Their response is like something ridiculous, like, "Oh, use this app." I'm like, "No, I'm not downloading on my phone. I'm downloading on the computer. I click the button. It's eternal infinity circle. It's not downloading. Something is wrong." And I feel like they don't read your problem. They don't really troubleshoot. They just have these automated responses. We're trying, but it's a TikTok issue. It's like an app issue. But we're trying to download them. She managed to get one up, I think. I think it was actually the 27th or something like that. She just got that one up. But all the ones from October so far, she has not been able to download. It just stops halfway through. It's very frustrating. And it takes hours. Just so you guys know, when you're downloading you know, a 5-6 hour live, it takes like 3 hours to download that live. So she's got that computer running that whole time, and it's frustrating for us. You know, it shouldn't be so darn complicated. She's got that computer running that whole time, and it's frustrating for us. You know, it shouldn't be so darn complicated. Like WTH. That's a good idea too, Pam. Have you been having trouble too, Monique? I'm just curious because I think that'll make me feel better if I know somebody else is having problems, because it's frustrating, you know, because you think it's just you. Yeah, it does. Okay. You mean, are you wondering what people actually write?
But because it's so north loaded, that's why we're going to have so much heavy rain and so much, just tremendously heavy rainfall on the northern side of this system. So
well, there was something else I was thinking about today. But Monique, I'm live through the computer. It's not my phone, and we have not been able to download. It's not working. It's okay, Leanne. It's personal.
And then the considerable threat flash flood warning. Look at how heavy it's raining in here. We've had over a foot of rain in the
Wait, you're saying that I could?
That's why this.
No, it records automatically for you. Are you? Wait a minute. Now you're confusing me, because it does record the live, but I have to download the live in order to upload it to my YouTube channel. Because the live is recorded. It's just not allowing me to download it. Do you know what I'm saying? Am I making sense? Oh, you're saying I could record it on top of the TikTok recording? Like with a different app or something? It could be... Oh. Okay, message me. What are you doing? It could be... Oh. Okay, message me. What do you use to do that? I didn't think about doing it that way, but see, it's always fun to talk to other creators because you guys have ideas and stuff that I don't know nothing about. A boat. I've got the Teddy Swims song in my head. Na 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 na. It's a pretty song and it's stuck in my head right now, and I don't know why. Okay, that's gonna look nice. It's gonna look nice. All right, so we need to look for trim and ribbon. So let's do that now. We don't glue nothing until we're certain what we're doing. You need a true crime show? Yeah, Larry's all about the weather. Weather and crime shows for sure. It's already 9:30? Holy cow. Okay, so let me get... I'm also going to get me... Well, maybe a little blue. Let's see, green and blue. Blue. I'm going to get blue. I don't think that's the right blue, though. Well, it might be. Green. And I'm getting the teal out, because maybe we have the right color. Well, maybe not. That's really pretty.
So we had a good while, I think that's say 20-25 minutes in the calm of the eye. It was kind of a dirty eye. We couldn't see any stars. There were clouds, a little bit of light rain, not much of a wind, but we're definitely in the eye. I'm still seeing lots of power flashes and still keeping an eye on this storm surge. So
okay, thanks for joining us, honey.
The backside of Milton still coming in with the ferocity of the storm, and that's that. We're also watching that water start coming up as well as our crew light here went off temporarily. But Dr. Dab, bottom line is,
I think that's too teal.
we still have a lot more hurricane to get through before things start to quiet down here in Sarasota. the heavy rainfall, and Chris Warren's here with me too. And Chris, now we're under a flash flood emergency in the Tampa Bay area, in addition to being under the extreme wind warning. So it's the same zone, essentially. It's all of the Tampa metro area, all around the Tampa Bay area. So this flash flood emergency in effect till 2:30 in the morning at least. That's a catastrophic threat for community-wide flooding.
That would have been nice, but it's not the right.
As the rain rates
Oh,
have been several
I got more.
inches an hour. So this is in
Oh, that's even better because it's really thin.
Hillsborough and Pinellas counties, and also into Manatee. And
I think that kind of looks pretty good.
that is under the extreme wind warning. So we have to
Oh my God, those jokes, Adam.
most interior room, and this could be a preview of what could happen.
You're killing me, Alice.
In Orlando, as this whole I-4 corridor, Chris Warren, brings that northern side eastward overnight.
And when we're seeing some of the strongest winds and that flash flood emergency, they really go hand in hand, don't they, Dr. Knapp?
Yeah, they do. The northern side is what is so loaded up.
Is that the right blue?
Live views. This is the kind of the back northwestern side of this hurricane, and this is a good illustration of the combination of where the heaviest rain.
You're kind of like that.
Winds are. So people need to be taking shelter from the wind in the lowest dry level.
Right.
I think I like the thin one.
Because if water's coming into the structure,
And
you don't want to be in that low west level.
So that last
oh my
camera
goodness, where did these
just
come
off
from?
the south shore of Tampa Bay. This is a little bit farther south here in Venice, Florida. So
Where
one
do
is
these
north
come
of
from?
Sarasota. This one is south of Sarasota here in Venice. And you can see here, looks like a neighborhood. There's a mailbox, and that is absolutely
Interesting.
water over the roadway. And Dr. Knapp being blown here as well by these strong winds.
Totally opposite sides of the hurricane. Venice is on the south side. That other camera was on the north side. Our
Just
right
true
camera's
crime
on the
now?
north side, Mike. Now
Yeah,
you've got the really
I can understand that.
dangers here. Extreme wind
It's
warning
kind of like
and flash flood emergency.
that
Take shelter in the lowest dry
must be
level.
true kind of a thing. Oh, it was on the internet. It must be true.
Yeah, we just got the emergency alert on our devices, Dr. Knapp, for that flash flood emergency. And you're right, it is a double whammy now with the wind and rain combination, and both of them being high-level events, right? Extreme
I'm still not sure about this ribbon. It might be a little too busy for me. I'm gonna see. Let's see. Let me look at my green because I looked at the teal because that's from the teal one. But I might also have some nice and thin, just plain white trim would look pretty. Well, I thought I had this really thin blue, but I guess I don't. What's in here?
Bearmaker says the way to make it not busy is to clear its calendar.
It's going to be too busy. I think what we'll do is we'll add some pearls to make it more dainty. Pearls or rhinestones as opposed to lace.
For some minutes, maybe myself included, getting this kind of false sense of security in Tampa, that having the eye go south of us would be beneficial for this metro, where actually, if anything, set us up for something worse that this hurricane has to offer. Yes, maybe more protection from surge coming in from the Gulf of Mexico and up through Tampa Bay, but all the other effects of the storm then ratcheted up significantly, right? And these nighttime landfall hurricanes can be so scary. You can't necessarily see what's going on with a storm like you can during the daylight hours. I can tell you this, power's out in many places. There are some streetlights that are still on here. One building behind me has lost power. I saw some power flashes, a lot of green in the sky behind us, so we know that there are power lines that are arcing with debris hitting them. So that'll be another concern. And why with these extreme windy ones that we have right now, you want to be down low, Dr. Knapp, because we're talking about that. Be down low in your building as long
All right, let's glue all the parts together.
down low and be off of the upper floors. Trees could come down on those upper floors or collapse on a roof or maybe a roof would be compromised, all right? So you wouldn't be up there because that would cause, you to be in danger. So getting down low is very important for you this evening as long as you're not flooded. From here, we're
Oh yeah, we watch all that. Forensic Files. We watch all that.
Yeah, it's like deja vu all over again, Mike. We're starting to feel some pretty strong gusty winds. You can see the trees behind me getting lashed by it. We've had to retreat from...
Hope says, is this Pastor Sue's book? Sorry, just now able to watch.
Yes.
Grandma duty.
That's okay, Mama. Yeah, this is the last page of her book that we're working on right now.
Non-penetrant boots that have protected sole. But look at that. You know, you could step on that and trying to get a tetanus shot might be too late. Bottom line, driving around here and driving across that, last thing you want to do is have to take a tire or just like calling your roadside assistance.
Last page.
Bearmaker says, so you hear that? Lol.
Hear what? You know, I was watching on Facebook the Vintage Journal. You know, Kat got hacked. She's lost control of her own page. And now her page is getting all this weird stuff. Just like random commercials and just BS being posted instead of her TikToks that she normally downloads her TikToks and she puts them on her Facebook page. And I had to stop following her because I kept getting all this crap, you know? And I felt terrible. And you try to report it, and it's like they don't do anything about it either. It's awful. I feel terrible for her. Gotta trim this just a little bit. Oh, she's a super sweetheart. Like, not only is she good at what she does, she's just a really nice person, you know? Her signature is beautiful for the big journal.
70 miles per hour. But we
Actually, it's going to be a little bit more to the one side than the other because we're tying it down here, not in the center. So it actually needed to be more this way.
So we pretty much followed it up for the past 3 hours. But again, where we have these holes open to, Charlotte Harbor, the water's coming in. All right, and we're still getting gusty winds. Now, just coming down here, I can tell you it doesn't look like the winds are as strong on this side. But you saw what they were up there. So they're just as strong, and we're still getting, tropical storm force gusts. We don't have the wind that Mike has. We don't have the wind that Paul had when he was in the eye wall, okay? We have winds that are still strong enough to push all of this water. So from Venice through Englewood, down into Charlotte Harbor, Port Charlotte, Punta Gorda, there's going to be a tremendous water rise. And unfortunately, water like this, again, with homes that they flooded just a couple of weeks ago with Helene, all the debris that wasn't picked up, and like Tampa, that's a similar situation down here, there's going to be floating around.
It's just to keep it in place,
I don't even want
so I don't lose my spot.
when this water starts to go down. Another horrible mess created by storm surge, potentially and probably likely double-digit storm surge numbers, places like Venice and Englewood. So, again, guys, if you were watching us earlier, I was standing dry here probably about an hour and a half ago. So, you can see the waves kind of pushing the debris up a little bit more. So, we haven't seen the water go down. It's continued to come up slowly here. And, again, I'm kind of watching those red bars.
Okay, that looks good. I'm just going to glue the two ends.
Water stays up, and as long as the wind stays up, and as long as the waves roll on top of the surge, we're banging people's properties. We're banging on things and really creating a tremendous mess. The west central coast of Florida, forever changed by Milton and its storm surge. All right, let's go back to Mike Dennis. Flash flood emergency, Mike. Give us the latest.
Yeah, it's been non-stop rain, Jim. Extreme rainfall rates here, 5 inches per hour. We've got extreme wind warning as well. The two going hand in hand, and it could be several more hours before we break out of this in the Tampa area. But just in the northern side of this hurricane, has been just dishing out, punch after punch after punch here, and it just seems like at some point, you take the punishment. At some point, it just brings you to your knees, and that may be what happens here in the Tampa Metro. Unfortunately, again,
Let's just finish this up here.
but every other aspect of the storm has been quite bad at this point. You wouldn't want to travel at all, and I literally have seen nobody out. Most of the afternoon I saw nobody, and nobody this evening. Hopefully everyone's where they need to be, and because driving in situations like this would put yourself in extreme danger because of rising water, because of flash flooding that's occurring right now. Catastrophic flooding occurring in the Tampa metro area. I've also seen small pieces of debris now that I didn't see earlier, so with the winds picking up.
Bearmaker says I love it when these bags finally take shape. After all, they carry their own weight.
Stuff like that. A lot of palms.
Exactly.
Where I am right now, and they tend to handle the wind quite well, but other trees may not. And so I think that's what we're seeing now is pieces of those trees breaking off by the arcing power line and power that's been going out in parts of the metro. I want to bring in our hurricane expert, Dr. Rick Knapp, for a little bit more analysis of the storm, inside and out, and really concerned, Dr. Knapp, and I know you've really been following the radar, very concerned about that area like St. Petersburg, through Tampa, maybe over towards Brandon, Riverview. What do you think about those locations and their aspect and their prospects here for the remainder of the evening?
Well, Mike, it's going to rain heavily and blow very hard for a few more hours. And so, now they're in the Tampa Bay area no longer under the extreme wind warning.
Okay.
They're now under the flash flood emergency. However, I think the action that you should be taking is still the same. It's still lowest dry level, most interior room, obviously not being outdoors, because the winds are still strong enough that we should be sheltering during the peak of a hurricane like this as if it were a tornado, because trees could come down, windows could break, especially if you don't have shutters or plywood on them. And so we still need to be sheltering like we would for a tornado, but being mindful of if water comes
Mindful.
in, you don't want to
Demure.
be at that lowest level, but you also don't want to go up into the attic if water's really rising up. So this is a very dangerous situation. There's the flash flooding emergency until 2:30 in the morning for all of the Tampa area. We've had over a foot of rain in some spots. We've had up to 5-inch-per-hour rain rates, but we've had also 100-mile-an-hour gusts at the opening to Tampa Bay, and we still are getting 70, 80-plus mile-an-hour gusts.
Bearmaker says Connie read.
It is still both a wind and
Italia Leon says you need to block someone.
Yeah, apparently I do.
wind warning because in the height of a hurricane, we always say shelter like you would for a tornado.
Why? Don't you have something better to do instead of being in your mommy's basement and annoying people like this who are trying to have a nice time and de-stress? If you don't have a mommy, I'm sorry. Then you need a mommy. But you need to get out of the basement.
911, do not get in your car and risk drowning in your vehicle. Of course, the reality is that help might not be able to come in the middle of a hurricane.
I blocked them.
That is just the
Sorry about that, guys.
reality of being in the middle of a
Thank you for bringing it up to my
need to
attention.
self-sustaining, be in the safest possible place before the hurricane gets here.
Oh, Kelly, thank you. Are you safe? Are you safe, honey? Did you leave? Did you have to evacuate?
Northwest side has now come in as the center of circulation has gone farther inland, and there's the onshore push into Charlotte Harbor. This is where Jim Cantori is. Here's the Gulf front.
Yeah, it was a hacker. I blocked them already.
Travel of the water to get in there, but that's how much the storm surge can push things inland.
Kelly, please keep us posted on how you're doing, honey.
From the Gulf front, up rivers and up the creeks and streams.
You're safe so far?
Bearmaker says what's his number?
Corridor that's surrounding
Adam.
flood emergency, and then Orlando's under the flash flood warning. And Jim Cantori is
It's probably like a 12-year-old.
hurricane is doing in terms of having a tale of two sides. The side on the north that is the wind,
Okay.
the power outages, and the flooding rain.
I think that's cute. Maybe it doesn't need anything.
Storm surge side that is still on the way up.
Maybe something here where you open it and it'll be here. Something.
More like a nor'easter, but it's still got these hurricane properties. Dr. Nev, I wanted to ask you a question. So Helene...
No, Tony, I did not know that. What is it, wildfires in Wyoming? Because the storm is taking over the news, so that's probably why we don't see anything, you know?
what we're getting with the wind gusts, is that because
Sure, it's way too tight.
how the storm eventually transformed?
I mean, it's comfortable because it's like stretchy, but my God. Babe. Babe. Honey. Larry. He's 6 feet in front of me. You see how loud I'm calling him and he doesn't hear me? Babe. Babe. Babe.
What?
Did you know that Wyoming is burning down? And no one's reporting on it because they're so busy with this hurricane? Did you hear anything about that?
No.
We know it got there once. All right, guys, again, what we're seeing here again is this high water. It really...
Check it out.
come up a little bit, but notice now, all right, the wave action not as high.
I'm going to see if I have...
Push the debris line up this far.
Yeah, Tony, a lot of predictions.
Now, I don't know if that's...
Oh, look, one of these will be pretty.
On this side of the building seem to have died down. You can see we're surrounded by water through here. All the vehicles upstairs, they planned on this. They did a great job here.
That's pretty.
Getting vehicles upstairs because they saw what happened with Helene. You can see the EV charging stations right there, almost underwater, almost to the actual plugs. So just absolutely incredible to just be here, not only to see transformers arcing and hearing that. That was something I've never heard so loudly before, but being in a Cosby parking garage, sort of being amplified.
Hi, EO.
The thing too is the fact that you have so much water surrounding this area for the second time.
Your brother's in Tampa. He's all as well. They're watching the Yankees.
And we're going to go overnight into an active.
Well, that's good news.
So you wonder how that may bring the water, especially if these winds stay up. And again, we don't have the wind that Mike and Paul had. We don't have the 100 mile.
I think I'm going to cut this one out for here. I like the sun in the background.
So the back side of this thing really, really whacking areas as we would expect. Dr. Nab was talking about that. We could get even a stronger wind on the back side of that. But look at the wind over here. This hasn't died down. All I have to do is change a little bit. Maybe it's a little bit more, southerly or westerly, depending on where it's coming in. But you just look at this down here, and this is where we saw this arcing transformer.
Yeah, keep us posted, honey.
They're taking the waves and the wind coming right in. It's kind of blown the door open with that thing. Stop sign kind of flashing around. But it's really amazing. This is
there's something definitely going on. I don't disagree with that.
A lot of stuff floating around in this, and Doc, again, at first light, and once this surge goes down a little
It's
bit,
just,
we're going to see a lot
it's just weird, right? It's weird.
Yeah, Jim, one thing that's really important for people to understand, I think, here is that once this storm goes by and we look at the very widely spaced gauge observations, we are not going to have anywhere close to an accurate picture of whether or not the Hurricane Center storm surge forecast is verified. Because from where you are, northward to Tampa Bay, that's where
Watch this be the same size.
we have no gauges there. So it's going to be a forensic analysis.
I'm doing okay.
The watermarks over a large area.
I'm glad tomorrow's Thursday.
you think somewhere in the, we saw where the center came in, but somewhere, Bennett, Englewood,
Having some fun at work this week. You guys saw today was our crazy, wacky Wednesday. So I dressed like a nut with a skirt and my stretch pants and a sweater and all kinds of white socks. I looked funny. And tomorrow is holiday dress. Ah, well,
Really strong onshore flow that's going to go on for hours more, and as you mentioned, we head closer to high
maybe.
tide. I think between where you are in Tampa Bay, that
Oh no.
forecast that the Hurricane Center had, I think it's going to verify.
I feel like I need this to be a little bit bigger. I thought this was a little bit bigger. I'm gonna go get my circle, my manual circle coat, because this is a 3-inch. That's the largest I have in a paper punch.
but the rain continues to come down in Tampa. Mike's been mentioning this 5-inch an hour total. I mean, this is these are 1 in 1,000 year rainfall events. Okay, not only per hour, but likely in a day that we're looking at here. Just incredible amounts of rain. Here we're already 2 feet above average for the year. Now we're going to go likely 3 feet by the time we finish the total there. And Doc, I wanted to ask you, is it just the way the storm looks, or is it slowing a little bit? Does it look like it's kind of slowing a little bit now that it's on shore? I can't tell.
I think a little bit because the right-hand turn is also commensurate with a slowdown. But I still think it can stay faster than 10 miles an hour, like 10 to 12 miles an hour crossing the Florida Peninsula. So it'll spend about 12 hours on land and come out, 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning.
Wear my Christmas sweater. So, I was going to do something like that, but I actually have to go see a potential new customer tomorrow.
Clark Kent says I hear your hubby snoring.
And where this water is staying up. Because where the water and the waves continue,
No, you don't.
just continue to beat up structures and change coastlines. And that's what's going on right now. Again, we're going to get a high tide overnight. That's going to likely keep the water up. You can see out here, the wind is still up. Whether that is getting Venturi'd or not, through that wind tunnel, it's hard to know. But there's still arcing going on. We're still seeing, a lot of the palms swaying quite a bit.
I'll put something there.
And this water is going to stay up for the foreseeable future.
No, nobody snores in this house.
Hope says my hubby isn't snoring either.
That's right.
Could you imagine being in your home and this coming in your
Are they competing with each other?
There's a lot of homes that are single story around here that, didn't get
Sometimes they compete with each other, right?
they got down to Fort Myers Beach because we had a northerly wind component like Tampa Bay's getting now. But now, with Helene and this one, we've got the onshore wind pushing this water right up into Charlotte Harbor and into Port Charlotte, into Punta Gorda. Big, big difference, guys. And it's all about the direction of that wind. And of course, these deep low pressures are going to keep the wind up for a while.
Hope says they speak the same language.
This is a little too thick for that. Maybe we'll put bling on this. We'll do some rhinestones, just to, cause I know she likes a little bit of bling.
Leah, Zared says mine is. He's snoring loud. I punched him and said stop it, Larry. Lol.
That's a good one.
But homes that might be completely taken off their foundations on the barrier islands especially. But over the next
Stop it, Larry.
on the north side,
He's like, who the hell's Larry?
event of flash flooding overnight. These are the damaging and life-threatening days and nights in their own right. But
We'll use rhinestones because they're a little bit flatter than pearls.
especially north of the center. So Chris Warren's here, and Chris, welcome what we are seeing already play out in the Tampa Bay area with the same zones getting the flash flood emergency and the damaging winds, that whole northern side is going across the I-4 corridor. So people in Orlando need to take a look at what's going on in Tampa tonight as kind of a preview.
And the other thing also is the fact that there was really no good
All right, let's see. So we could do a green. Green would be pretty because the green would tie the blue in. And let me see what I got.
and that's where Stone Tractor Charles Peak is right now, providing some of the pictures and images we have been seeing as we're tracking this. Here's a live look right now.
That green is too dark.
Also joining us here on the phone from Tampa. And Charles, for people in the Tampa area that may have evacuated, can you give us an idea of your location, kind of let people know where you are and what you have been seeing over the past several minutes?
Clark Kent says, did you hear that there is a hurricane heading to Portugal also?
No, I did not hear that. Are you kidding me? They don't get hurricanes.
That gives me the ability to, have the upwind cycle and not have to breathe to continue to get me, but be able to still show what we got in the conditions. And, in the last hour or so, they definitely deteriorated. I would say, at times we're getting some gusts in excess of 90 miles an hour. And, heavy rains we had,
No, that's not the right green. I thought I had this color green.
The water ponding on the roads in the park.
Why do I feel like I...
In different parts, especially.
Let me look in my drawer. Aha. Because I do.
And they've done a wonderful job. There's almost nobody on the road. Just a handful of cars that I've seen.
I got pearls and these rhinestones, but I think we're gonna. Ooh, this is so pretty.
And I know ultimately that's going to be good for them.
Ooh, look at that. That's pretty. You seen it on Facebook? Well, it must be true, right? Isn't that what they say?
How you've seen it coming down and just how the water has been behaving. I know you've seen a lot of rain in your days. What are you seeing now in terms of the characteristics of how it's falling and what it's doing once it hits the ground?
Yeah, Chris, we just had, I would say at times definitely an inch, more than an inch an hour, and I would say sometimes probably 2 inches an hour, and at that kind of rainfall rate and a consistent steady, it is definitely causing problems. Now, from our safety perspective, we're living in a high location, so I've, just been in places where, seen the...
Yeah, this picks up the blue and the green. Do you see that?
Clark
So
Kent
pretty.
says, how long is this going to take?
This part? To do this? Not long. Because I gotta go eat something. I thought I was gonna be done by now.
We got a north wind, so it's still pushing water out here. Now that may change a little later, but this is all fresh.
Clark Kent says, book sorry.
Oh. This book's almost done. This is the last page of this book. This is the last page.
It's gotten extreme. There's no doubt about that. And only in Florida would you have the sprinklers running during a hurricane. Hard to believe that that's happening, but
Let me do the inside. I'm gonna do 2 rows, I think.
two really bad components of it. 2 out of 3 is what we're getting in essence here in Tampa. Not really surge, but it's the wind and it's the rain. Right?
Clark Kent says, is this the book for the preacher?
Yes.
Back up just a touch here momentarily, but the rainfall rates in most locations are 1 to 2 inches an hour. I would say this.
Yeah, this is the last page. Now all I need to do is make tags, note cards, and then we move on to the fairy book, and then I'm done. Well, I still have to decorate April's travel book. She's been waiting since April. No, that's no pun intended there. Her name is April, and she's been waiting since April.
Stringing out from Tampa, St. Pete, Brandon, Lakeland, over to Orlando, right? So a place like Lakeland and Orlando, I say, heads up for you. Could you unfortunately maybe suffer a similar fate to what Tampa is suffering through right now? I think the wind may back off a little bit in those locations as the storm continues to weaken over that time, but the rain may continue, right? Because of how Dr. Knapp has explained how this is interacting with the front and it's really increasing the convective activity, if you will, with the storm, with the overall hurricane storm itself. You go south, a little bit different beast there. It's not completely dry, but it's not really
Clark Kent says, then you taking a break from making live video.
No, I'll still be going live. There'll be other stuff to do. I'm still going to work on some books, but it's going to be like stuff that I've been holding off, things that I want to accomplish, put out there for everyone to be able to buy. Not necessarily, not commission work, you know. I just want to make something pretty, not overly decorated like this, so that people have an opportunity to buy it on their own, you know. It'll be time for me to make stuff, you know, and also working on the fundraising. That looks really cute. I'm going to put a second one around the outside. 2 buffalo girls go around the outside. Pam, nobody's snoring. What are you talking about?
In the Tampa area went from a flash flood warning to a considerable threat flash flood warning to a flash flood emergency. But now the stakes are increasing off to your northeast along the I-4 corridor. So
these are the stones that I have on sale, for sale, in my website. These rhinestones. There's different colors. I think there's 4 colors available right now. These are really pretty. They pick up the light, and they're like two-tone. It could be blue or green.
Mariah CV says remnants of Hurricane Kirk hit France, Spain, and Portugal.
Oh, when was that?
in the morning, that is Lakeland, Palm Harbor, Winter Haven, and then
My pet grizzly bear. That's a good one.
that's surrounding that emergency. But then you got a flash flood warning that encompasses the Orlando area and goes all the way to Daytona Beach and to Cape Canaveral. And that is kind of the beginnings of what is going to be headed across the peninsula overnight. And it's even a bigger problem farther to the north. And look at the winds starting to increase. The Lakeland gusting to 64 now.
Ooh, that looks so pretty.
That northern side. Winter Haven gusting to 71. And these are out of the west because you're on the northeast side of those circulation. Kissimmee and Orlando gusting
Isn't that pretty?
53 to 55
Love it.
miles an hour. And it's even raining.
I don't even want to hide it anymore.
Kissimmee and Orlando gusting
Isn't that pretty?
53 to 55
Love it.
miles an hour. And it's even raining.
I don't even want to hide it anymore. It's too pretty.
Until 11:45. So let's take a little bit of a future look at how
Would it be bad if I put it there?
So there's the northwestern side.
It's too pretty to hide, right? Well, damn it to hell. However, it's a nice surprise when you pop it open. You're like, whoa!
Starts to finally lighten up in Tampa, but it will be pouring and blowing hard in
I mean, I could put it here. I didn't want to hide. I don't want to hide all the butterflies either. I thought about that, but I didn't want to hide all these butterflies. I'm torn.
shore. And again, here's the instability and the essentially a front becoming a post-tropical cyclone. So
Put it on the flap like this, on the corner of the flap.
got to stay off the road. So hopefully people are already hunkered
Clark Kent says looks better at the tip.
Don't drive on across any water-covered road. I would guess nobody's going to be playing in the water overnight, but don't walk through it. And hopefully you've taken advantage of, or maybe still can, in places like Orlando. And
I think I kind of like it there.
where they've offered public parking garages to park your car high up and
Right?
get inland flooding.
I thought about using it as a tuck spot, but it's a little.
Hope says you could attach with Velcro under the flap so she can lift it and move it.
Ground and getting into structures,
See, you're gonna have to fold it to get it in there.
if at all possible.
It's a little too
Really
big. If it was smaller, then that would work.
along I-4 to get to
But I'm thinking about just gluing it right there on the flap, just like it is, so that when you open it,
we might have to have swift water rescue
it's just part of the flap.
teams to do that.
but it's right on front.
Into Central Florida.
What do you think about that?
Becomes necessary, and if you're trapped by floodwaters, you call 911. So this.
I mean, I could always cut the ribbon off and not put anything.
Reminder that we are in one of those high-risk days and nights. This is not going to be landslides like we had in the Appalachian.
It is beautiful, I'm not going to lie.
But high-risk situations like this are.
It doesn't need anything to close. I mean, it stays closed.
Storm surge producing that flow.
It doesn't really need anything.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be a night that we won't
Unless you
see
start putting stuff in here, maybe.
after that. With a stinging rain that's coming down right now, and so much concern about how much of a large area could be affected by
I definitely want it on the outside. Yeah, I definitely think that that makes, it's making a statement there.
and you think about, you know,
And I definitely like it there.
the three large components that we really fear when it comes to hurricanes.
We're going to do the magnet thing. Well, the magnets should have been done beforehand. I didn't think of that beforehand because
And then we hide from the wind.
it would need to be underneath this or underneath here.
Right now, may have dodged the bullet
It's too late for that.
in the Tampa Bay area, but not the wind. The wind's been gusting 82 miles an hour at the airport, 83 miles an hour at the St. Pete Clearwater, although that station
Oui.
is not reporting, I've seen now, so the anemometer may be offline at this point. And then that third component then being the excessive rain. And so we've got 2 out of 3 here in Tampa, the rain and the wind. And I think for a lot of folks here,
How about that?
neighborhoods may end up going underwater. There are a lot of places throughout the state of Florida.
How about that?
It's just our topography, right? Very
Put it underneath.
very low.
Put the ribbon underneath.
Flooding at times. Maybe some of the good news is that we tend to have very sandy soil that drains that water pretty efficiently, but sometimes
Okay.
the rainfall rates are
See?
so
We figured it all out.
that you just can't keep up with it, right? This is when the water begins to pile up, and the water begins to fill now through the streets and neighborhoods.
Okay.
Storm drains can't keep up with that amount of rain that's coming down. They can't evacuate that rain as quickly as they could otherwise. Maybe an afternoon thunderstorm that only lasts for 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Here we are going on hour after hour with these kind of rainfall rates, and you just sometimes have to relent. Sometimes Mother Nature ends up.
You get the best of both worlds. You get the best of both worlds.
Gradually, the wind and rain will begin to back off worse, but we're still in the heart of it at this moment. All right, let's get down to Charlotte Harbor. Check back in with Jim Cantori. Jim, I've been fascinated by your shots there. Watching this water come up, how bad has it gotten in the time that you've been there, the hours that you've been there? How much would you say the water's come up?
We could walk around this whole building. I mean, it was bare ground because they didn't have much rain down here. It was dry. So now look at it. This really took about 3 hours to get like this, where the water's, there's at least a 6-foot surge here because that's what we had with Helene and, some of the pilings that I was talking about with the gentleman who, has pretty much showed us around and given us these areas to do these live shots from. He said, this is how high the water got. So I remember that, and that's how high we are still. Now, we may have lost a little bit of the wind, and it may be coming around a little bit from a different direction, but you can see how it's still being funneled right through this area, and the waves and the swirls in the water. I mean, imagine being down there. Imagine being in your house, a single-story house with all this going on. This is why
That was just to mark where I'm going to put the glue.
I can't even imagine what we're going to see tomorrow, when things begin to calm down. And it may take a while, too, because we're going to go through a high tide as we get into tonight. Now, this building has no power. All right, do we have power here? Do you guys have? Okay, so there's none here in the main building either. So we've lost power here. We've got over 1 million customers in Florida. Not surprising. Wind and heavy water moving up the I-4 corridor. That's a very populated area, so it's not really surprising. You can't see out where there's anything. You can see we're on this kind of dry second floor. This is where we park. But Mike, from what I see, and now measuring the debris line here,
Perfect.
you kind of get to, the water has not come down at all. And it's as high from what we have.
Not bad for the last page, right?
Horrible situation for Charlotte County, for Port Charlotte, for Punta Gorda, getting again that east side and that southwest wind even 20 miles from the core of the Gulf of Mexico. Amazing. Back to you, buddy.
All right, Jim Cantori, appreciate
Very pretty. Well, you know, I was gonna talk to you guys about something, and I totally forgot to bring it up. But all right, so this page is done. I think it's like officially. Oh my God, that's so gorgeous. These rhinestones are the absolute. I gotta go buy more because I'm afraid they're not gonna carry them anymore, and then I won't have them. And like, you could use it for blue, you could use it for green, you could use it for teal.
Clark Kent says now you can lift that page without damaging that piece.
Exactly. Ta-da! See? I feel like this needs a little something anyway, but she could figure it out if she wants to put something here. I'm going to leave that alone. And then I'll make a card to put in there and over here. And maybe a little something there. We'll see.
Clark Kent says you're a smart Maria.
I'm a smart Maria. Okay, guys. This technically is it for the pages. So all that's left is to do the little note cards and all that, but it's already 10 o'clock and I haven't eaten. So I'm gonna eat something and then work on a little bit of the cards before going to bed. Yeah, I have a couple of verses. I gotta look. I got different things going on that I need to put in the books. So I have some transfer rub-ons. I've got stickers. As a matter of fact, I think one of the stickers I have is that color scheme. I'm going to have to put something a little thicker in there. Hold on. I think one of these... Yeah, I got a lot of sayings that we could use. These are all stickers. The Lord bless you and keep you. That's a nice one. Kind of like this one. Give thanks to the Lord. See, that looks nice right there. But it has been hour after hour, non-stop rain and wind. Again, extreme wind warning. We've now got a flash flood emergency, which is the highest category of flood that you can see. Yes, it does have a lot of crosses. I have a lot of crosses here, and I have all these books too. I actually have two of these. Didn't realize I had one because they weren't in the same spot. So, and I have like all these that we cut from that book.
Shetty says, Connie, can we talk about eyelets?
Yes, let's talk about eyelets real quick. Oh, and I got the little birds. Aw. I've got the doves. That's cute right there. Let's put these there. Perfect. Okay, let's talk about eyelets, because that is our Achilles tendon, I think. For all of us.
Kia, move with Venice vibes. Kia, move with Venice vibes. And ahoy, it's
Sorry, guys.
each helping to make
Sorry, guys.
each helping to protect their money with change.
Connectivity issues today.
Card isn't keeping
Am I back?
them. Lost her card, not the vibe. So
Yeah, connectivity.
and helping to protect it. Oh yeah, the explorer. She's looking to dive deeper, all while Chase looks out for her. Because
Am I back? Are you guys? I was going to show you.
tools that help protect.
Okay, cool. Let me show you. Remember I told you about the cat? Look how funny this cat is. You see him? He's sitting. It's a big wait. It's a big shark. It's a shark mouth, and he's sitting in the shark mouth. Is that funny or what? He's there right now. That's Bugsy. He's in the shark mouth. I think that's funny. You like your new bed? Do you like that? You like the shark mouth? Wow, look at you. Okay, let's talk about eyelids for a few minutes.
Carrie Ann says adorable.
Thank you. We'll do chipboard, and we'll do a piece of cardstock. I can use that for that. Let me grab a piece of scrap. Okay. So let's talk about these damn eyelets, shall we? All right. Our crocodile. It's got the two settings for the 1/8 and the 3/16. I don't think they're accurate. I think that when it cuts the hole, when it pops the hole out, it's meant for like fabric. It's meant for the eyelet to push through. And I'll show you why. All right, this is chipboard. So this is a little bit thick. You see that? It's thick. Okay, that's what I used to do the covers of the books. That's generally what I use for the books. So I'm going to punch holes right here.
49. Winds northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of rain.
Next to each other.
Thursday.
Okay.
Abundant sunshine.
I punched the two holes. So you got the 1/8
Northwest at 10
and the 3/16 here.
Thursday night. Skies low 45.
Let me get my little thingy. All right, so I have all my little eyelets. And essentially all of these are the extra long. These are my extra long that I sell, okay? These are sold as 3/16 when I buy them. I just got a brand new order in today, as a matter of fact. I ordered 2,000 more of them, so I can make my little packets. And watch. It's a tight fit. But it fit in there. See that? That one happened to fit in there pretty good. Luckily. Those are the ones that I buy from an American company. Then, if you go in here, I think these are also, and those actually fit pretty good. It's not those. These are 3/16. I buy these from like Amazon. I thrift these. These are 3/16. And there's no way that's going to fit in that hole. It's just not going to fit in the hole. Now, I do have our little circle thingy that tells you the millimeters. And this fits comfortably. and there we go, on the floor. I think this fits in a 6, 5.5, 5.5. The 5 is tight, but it fits in the 5.5. So if it's 5.5 millimeters, that's bigger than 3/16. However, that's the first problem we have, is figuring out what size, because even though you buy them and it says they're all different. As you can see, they're all different. But the biggest challenge is the squeezy part. So this is the one that I sell. Okay, so I'm going to show you what happens when you squeeze this, and I'm going to do the 3/16, which is the A1. I think I have it set up for A1. I do. Okay, so the nipple goes on the finished end, and then the flat side goes on the back end. I'm going to show you there, okay? Now you see what that did? It tore it up. You see how it's torn up? Completely tore up. Let's try another one. Let's try another one. This time, I'm going to use the same one. Okay, we're going to use the same eyelet.
Shetty says exactly what mine are doing.
Exactly. I'm going to use the same eyelet. So what I'm doing is here. Now what you could do, we could try a different base. I'm going to try the 3. See what happens if we use the 3. Just to see. I'm doing A3. Okay? It's a little bit better, but it's still a little tore up. But it's not as tore up as that. That's with the A3. This is A1. This is A3. Okay, I did A3 and I did A1. So the A3 works a little bit better. Let's try wrong size. We'll try the 2 just to see what happens. But sometimes you have to like experiment like this and figure out which one works best and then make a note of it. It is trial and error. Alright, so now I'm doing the A2. Okay, A2. Look at that. Perfect. A2. Now I know for that my eyelets, A2 is the way to go. See that? I have not used the washer part, and I'm actually going to make a note because I never did that before. So now let's try the smaller ones. Now the smaller ones, this is chipboard. We'll skip the chipboard and we'll go, actually, if I want to use the 3/16, let me do another test. I'm just going to put a bunch of 3/16 holes on one side here so we can run this test. Now I haven't used the washer part. Do I have one? Yeah, we could try it to see how it looks. Here's a little washer. Okay, so I'm going to use, again, the same one. I'm going to put the washer on that side. I still have it set at 8.2.
Walmart Plus. It's Walmart Plus free delivery, which frees up your whole afternoon. Thank you for delivery. It's Walmart.
That's what it did.
So you can go to
So it still did a nice finish. It's rounded. And now you have that piece. Do we need it? I think that piece, for me, it's mostly for fabric because of the fraying, to keep from the fraying from happening. That's how I feel what it's for. You can use it if you want. I just don't on paper. Okay, how do you set the size of the hole? What do you mean, how do you set the size of the hole? The size of the hole, it's just one side or the other.
Shitty says what? Does washer have prongs?
No. The washer does not have prongs. The washer is flat. EOS. So it's just one side or the other. This one here says 1/8. You see that? It says 1/8. And the other side is 3/16. See that? 3/16. That's it. So you don't have to set anything. I mean, I don't know if that's true, Caroline, but that's how I see it. I feel like those washers is mostly for like fabrics and so it doesn't fray. Yeah, there's only 2 sizes on here. That's it. 2 sizes. So, with that said, now let's say I want to use one of my bigger ones. Okay, now this won't fit in that hole. It's just slightly bigger. So for this, what I'm going to have to do is take my awl. Well, I went too far on that one. And you basically just push it through like this. And you see, you make the hole a little bit bigger. See how it's a little bit bigger than that one now? And then just, you push it right through. Now it's in. Okay? Now it's in. I'm going to try the 8.2 again just for, actually, well, let's just try it and see what happens. I don't think it's big enough. Can you see that? It's not even squeezing it. Like, it's not even doing anything. Okay, so the A2 won't work. Let's go to A1. I felt like it did something. Okay, it did, like, you see how it turned it a little bit? I'm going to squeeze it a little bit more, see if I get any more. No, it won't. By the way, if it ever gets stuck, you see how it's stuck? There's this little thing here that you push to release. Okay, that's what you push to release it. That little button right there. Yeah, mine is broken, but this is for you to line up. Like if you want to make sure that you put your holes the same way, that's what you use this little black thing here for. You set it, and then you butt up your pages up against it, and it'll always be the same distance. So in this case, it's not flattened enough. I would just take my hammer, because it started it, and I would just hammer a little bit, and now look. Now it's nice and flat. So, and I think it's because the metal is a little bit thicker. There's different alloys and different metals, and that makes a difference as well. So when I'm trying it, it's not going, I just start it, and then I finish it with a hammer. Okay? But, Shetty, you need to test the different, regardless of what they tell you the setting is, test different combinations, even with the C's. Let's do the C's now. Let's do the small ones, because those also get split terribly. So I'm going to do a couple of holes here. Okay, these are the smaller ones. Okay. Now, according to, it says it's a C3. So let's set this for C3.
Southern side is mainly the storm surge. The
There's my
northern
3.
side is the strongest winds and the heaviest rainfall. So Milton has brought it all, but it has been
Okay,
a
it's on
lot
C3.
because of the wind shear.
Oh, you're welcome, Pam. See you Friday.
Interacting with, making it a north-loaded rain and wind event that is going to be life-threatening overnight. So here's the center.
And I always start by not squeezing too much.
Area, and here's the north side
Now,
that is
that wasn't too bad.
wind and rain because of the wind shear, but also
It's not too bad. Split a tiny bit right there, but it's not too bad. And the other side is still intact.
to the north of the center.
It could be the brand. So I just tried these.
Are just
Now I'm going to try, these are even smaller.
what's on the south side that's still producing the storm surge all the way down into Fort Myers and Charlotte Harbor. We still have
See, it's just a little bit smaller than that.
the area under the flash flood emergency until 2:30 in the morning. This is community-wide flooding. This is a potentially catastrophic threat that water.
And it's actually a little too small for this chipboard. The chipboard is pretty thick. So let's try it on cardstock.
Really necessitates that you do not get out on the roads and to call 911 if you are in trouble.
Because that's on chipboard, so you have a little bit of thickness. Let's just try it on here.
Now, this new flash flood emergency goes
I'm going to get like a white so that you guys could see it.
out I-4. It includes Lakeland and
Oh no, the white you may not see it. Let me try a red.
the gusts you've been getting around 80 miles an hour, they're getting that in Winter Haven, way to the inland areas to your east. So what you're experiencing is a preview
Okay.
of what the whole I-4 corridor
The red is through. See that? All the way through.
really amazed on that, how the north side of this hurricane is really fanning out now, right? It's starting to affect more locations. So as you mentioned, now going up I-75, going eastbound along
And you see how it's stuck?
what we're getting now is what you may
I push this button and now it opens. It's one way or the other. So it didn't smush it all the way down. This must be like a thicker alloy, but it started it and it fanned it out. So now I'm just going to take my hammer and I just flattened it. See it now? It's flat now. So this is mine. I made this up. That is my own little guide. I have the sizes of all my eyelets, what they are, and then I color coded. The red ones is C3 and the black ones is A1. But now I realize that these two are not. They're A2, so I wrote on there. So this comes with your crocodile, and if you go online, you could Google this and print this. And this tells you what to use with, without the eyelet, the flash, it tells you what to use. But this is my own personal eyelet that I made.
Because the surge was coming up and coming up quickly, so the storm surge, which we thought would come in once we have the center, make
Does that type
now doing that.
have an adjustable base for different sizes like the Big Bite? No. The Big Bite is the exact same thing as this. The only difference is it's got the longer base for you to put your books in, as opposed to just doing the edges of corners. But it's the exact same mechanism. It's no different. 3/16, 1/8. It's got the A, the B, the C. It's got the 1, the 2, and the 3. It's the exact same different. It's the same thing. The only difference between the Big Bite and this is the Big Bite gives you a little bit more power because you're pushing down as opposed to squeezing, and it has the longer base for you to put your papers and your books and your stuff in. That's the only difference between this and the Big Bite. You can adjust the base on the other one, not on this one. You talk about the base. This stays as is. You can't adjust that. You can adjust this a little bit, but it only goes in about 1.5 inches, I think.
Because when the world goes sideways, grocery shelves get picked bare, and people really don't go hungry. That's like
I think it's about 1.5 inches. The one you have only has one hole puncher on it, so it's not a We Are. Is it a We Are Memory Keeper? I don't know if it's. I don't know what other brands there are, but all the ones I've seen that are this brand have 2 size holes and the 3 different options.
Shetty says I am going to have to buy one of those.
Schedule free flu and
Of these,
vaccines for the whole family online today. Walgreens.
I'm getting one on Saturday, Shetty. That Joy picked it up for me that I thrifted. I got one for $15 if you want it. I'm getting it on Saturday.
Your gut is like a garden, growing both good bacteria and bad. That balance is key to a healthy gut environment. Benefiber's plant-based prebiotic fiber gently nourishes the good bacteria.
So just let me know.
To help your gut and you flourish.
Because I think these are like 30, 20 something, 27, something like that. I don't know. Unless you get like a 60% off, then you could get, at Michael's. But I am grabbing one. It was only $15. You want to claim it? All right. I had Joy pick it up when she got back from her trip, and she's been holding on to it for me. So I should have it on Saturday. All right, you claimed it. It's yours. So with that said, whenever I find stuff that's cheap, I'll grab it. Like I happened to find a Big Bite like a month ago, and Zeddy bought it from me. I picked it up for I think it was $25 that I picked it up for. So she got it for that. If I'm able to find it, if you guys ever want something that's expensive, let me know, because when I thrift or if I go on Marketplace and I find it locally for much cheaper, I'll gladly pick it up for you. But I don't do that often because I'm not going to get stuck with a whole bunch of equipment that I'm not going to need.
Shetty says now can I still use the eyelets I have?
Yes. Yeah, this will work with all of the eyelets that you have. You just have to play around with it like I just did and figure out which combination works best. And keep in mind, sometimes all this will do is start it for you. Now, there's some of these, this won't work at all. Like these, for example. These super long, these are extra duper, super duper duper long. I'll show you. See how long that is? This doesn't work. This absolutely will not work at all. This is obviously for thicker books. And I have to start this the old-fashioned way with one of these. And again, that is meant to, you start it and then you remove it and you finish. So if I wanted, I'm not going to do this because this is going to be too thick. But let me try. This one's a little bit, you know what? Let me double up on this. Maybe if I double up. Okay. Okay, that's better. Okay, I doubled up. Okay, so that way we're dealing with. So if I try this, no way is
Shetty
this
says
work.
I can't even get it to work the old-fashioned way.
The Big Bite can do the long ones of the ones that you buy from me. It can do these long ones. These are not the ones I sell. These are the ones that I buy, and they're made for gun handles. They're not made for, technically for books. I use them for books. But the only way I can make this one work, because this is a much thicker, because it's made for pew-pews. I can't say that word. Leanne, don't worry. The ones you bought from me, it works. It works fine. But to do this one, you have to get your little, I'm using the 5mm, and you put the base through like that, and then this is just going to start it. That's not the setting one. That's the one to cut the holes. Here it is. This is the, well, this is the one to cut the holes, and this is the one to start setting. It's got like that little nipple. So you just lay that down on a flat. I actually have a flat one here. And if you look, it just started it to, it folded out just a little bit. And then You have to just keep hammering it until it goes all the way down. See? And that's the best it's gonna get. Yeah, because these are made to be used with a special police officer kind of a thingamajigger. Yeah, those are different. I got those on Amazon. Yeah, but no, these I just showed you. This works fine, and this is the exact same thing as your Big Bite. It'll work fine with these. It was all of these. That's what I did there. Okay. Any other questions? About our infamous crocodiles. Don't get frustrated. Can you show me how to attach a spine dangle? Okay, so what's your spine like? In other words, do you have anything on there, or is it just a spine with the holes, with the eyelets? First of all, there's no such thing as doing it wrong. Absolutely no such thing as doing it wrong. There's just different ways of doing it. You can't tell somebody, oh, you're doing it wrong. This is how you do it. If you get the result, it doesn't matter how you do it. So don't ever think that you're doing something wrong. There's just different ways. I've attached dangles by putting the pole brads. You know, they look like little brads. Let me get one. I only have one, I think, here. I don't do dangles as much. Actually, this spine is a spine like this, so I have it right on the spine. It will be a chipboard spine. Okay, so if you're going to do a chipboard spine, you need to decide, are you going to be sewing your signatures into your spine or not? Okay, that's the first thing. Are you going to sew your signatures into your spine or not? So, for example, I didn't sew. If I were to put something on this spine here, I have these two pieces of elastic, right? So I could put something in between these two. I could put something in the hole, like a brad, and come out the other side. You'll be sewing them. Okay, so after you sew them, I would suggest when you cover your book, before you put your inside flap on, your inside cover, put a pole brad on it. You know what the pole brads look like? Because that makes it easy for you to, these are the pole brads. Pop a hole, put this through, and then you'll have that little loop for you to be able to put your dangle on. This is the easiest way to do it. See that? So you put the brad through the hole, and then you'll have a perfect little thing to hang your dangle on, or a charm, or anything that you want. And these come in different sizes. That's the large. This is like a medium, and this is like a small. Let me show you the different sizes. Okay, see? Different sizes, and then the other one was even bigger than that. So, but what do you attach hang the stuff on? Okay, so now are you doing ribbons? What are you doing? Like, are you gonna do like a ribbon like I had over there? You can use an O-ring. Yep, exactly. You can just, yes, ribbons. Okay, so tie your ribbons together, and you twist them. You tie them really well, and then you can use an O-ring. You can use like a key ring. You can use jump rings if you want to make them small, but you want to make it nice and sturdy. You could tie it with a ribbon, and then take the ribbon and tie that onto here. You could put a chain around it. The first thing you want to do is you want to loop your ribbon, and then you want to tie a little bit around the neck, so you have like a bunch of loops. Let me see if I can show you an example. Let me give you an example. Hold on. Let me see what I got in my scraps. Let me just grab some of these. Okay, so like that. That's too small. All right, let me just do a pretend. Let me just grab some stuff. Hold on. All right, let's just say this is the stuff. You're gonna do a lot more than this probably. So you want to keep one a little bit longer, right? Like that. All right. You're gonna loop it, and you want to have a little loop, and you want to twist it. Okay, and then you want to take this and you want to wrap it around, push it through, and you just, oop, that didn't go through. And you're basically making like a little bit of a neck once you tighten it. You could tie it with a knot, but you want to have like this little loop, because this little loop is what you're going to put through there. Yeah, so it's all depends on the aesthetic, how you want it to look. So if you made your loop, and let's say in my case, I might want to have a bow, I might put this through your loop. So let's just pretend, like put this through your loop like this, and then tie that onto the little part of your book. But there really is no, this is how you do it. It's however you want it to look and how you want to make it look. Do you want it hidden? Do you not want it hidden? Something like this, a simple thin piece like this will tie it nicely, and then you could put like a pin here if you wanted to. So there's really no wrong way of doing it. There really isn't. Just make sure it's secure. You want to make sure you tie enough knots and stuff that it's secure, or that you use jewelry pieces even. There's so many different ways of doing it. You just have to figure it out, kind of like with what you got in your house. I go into my scraps and I kind of figure that out.
64. Winds north-northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour.
Shetty says I am assuming an eyelet is what I need for a ribbon closure. Correct, because I need for strength.
Low 45. Winds.
So it depends on how you're going to do your ribbon closure, Shetty. Like, so when I do my ribbon closures, if you're like this one here, I have the eyelet here on the page only because I personally feel it makes it stronger. Normally, the ribbon would just be glued across and come out through here. But I've experienced where when you start closing the book, especially these alligator mouth books that I make, it starts pulling on over here. It starts pulling on this because, hold on. Because you see how that is right there? If you were pulling this towards the inside to close it, it's going to start lifting this up. That happened to me on one book, and ever since then, I never do it that way. I do it with the eyelets. This is my way of doing it because I like it. I feel it's more secure. You have jewelry pieces to add, okay, and how to make the dangle. It's just how to attach it. Yeah, exactly. So the eyelet's the way to go. So Leanne, the other way you could do it is when you loop your ring, loop it not to the part that's like this. Loop it to the piece that is tied, that you went around here and you tied it like the neck. Loop it there. It'll be a little bit more secure. Attaching that to the spine. So are you doing, how many rows on the spine? 2, 3, how many rows? Do you know how many signatures you're doing? Because another way I've done it in the past is if I have usually 2 or 3 signatures, right? I will take thin ribbon, like the ribbon we just used on that page, and I will wrap it around the neck of the dangle, tie it real tight, do a double knot. Then I take the 2 pieces of ribbon and I put them through the eyelets, the first 2 eyelets, and I bring them on the inside here, and then I tie it here. I tie it here on the inside with a bow, and it just stays it stays tied on the inside, and it gets hidden because the signature kind of hides it. So I've done it that way as well. Yeah, if you do 3, you would just put it on the farther 2, leave the middle one alone.
We'll know more tomorrow in terms of how extensive that damage is, but I have to tell you, Chris, earlier today we were doing some looking around and some
Yeah, the loop would be sticking out there. It would be standing up there. Some people like that. Again, it depends on what the aesthetic is. Or bring it down. Don't go to the top one. Bring it down so that your loop is level with this. Your loop is here, and maybe you go to the 2nd or the 3rd, and you could tie it there in the middle, because it'll be hidden in between the signatures. Or you could glue it. Bring it in and bring them across and just glue it so it's flat. And then when you go and you sew your signatures in, that'll be another point of securing it. You know what I'm saying? So there's a couple different ways. No problem, Shetty. Let me know if there's anything else you need, Shetty, because if you're gonna pay for shipping, might want to check it out. Take advantage of the shipping. That's what I always say. Especially nowadays, it's so expensive. Yeah, I mean, don't rush it. Think it through. Really think it through about how do I want to do. That's what I do a lot of times. I just sit and I think and then I realize, I'm going to do it this way. And sometimes it works, but there might be a better way, and I'll learn for the next time. That's all.
To the south and to the north of the center, this is going to be a wide swath along the very populated I-440.
For you to get the loop onto the keychain, you might, instead of using a traditional keychain, you should use those O-rings. Let me show you. That,
Yeah, Chris, and quite a bit of the roads are flooded here, and this intersection here that I'm at, there's a vehicle, it did have the lights on a little
okay.
earlier.
So this is a traditional,
But it's flooded out.
this is a traditional key ring. This is a pain to work with, okay?
Vehicles out on the road. And
Try to get these.
And,
Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. Hold on.
vehicles like this, there's not enough depth of the water here for it to be life-threatening for them. But obviously they've ruined their car, and the air intakes on these, and I don't know if they turned and hit the street
These.
over there, if it flowed
These, you just pull and open like that, and then you squeeze.
as I've been driving around.
See that? You just push them apart and you open them, and they come in different sizes.
Multiple roads that are flooded in some cases, maybe.
Of course, now I'm not going to be able to open this one. This one's really thick.
Utility lines down in the area that
I don't even see what the heck I'm doing. I don't think I have the right. There it goes.
the utilities, at least the street lights and everything.
This one's a special one. It's a little bit thicker. But these are great, and these come in different sizes. You just loop it, and that's it.
Most everybody is heeding the warnings and staying off.
Well, if you need it, shoot, I just mailed out your stuff. I could have thrown a couple in there for you because I have a ton of these. I'll mail you a couple. I'll just throw them in an envelope and mail them to you. Okay? I have I'll do like one of these, and wait, didn't you just buy a hardware tin from me? These are in there. I think these are in there. I'm pretty sure there's like 2 or 3 of these in there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure of it. Let me know. I already shipped it out. When you get it, let me know. And if you didn't get any, I'll just mail you like, a couple of these, a handful of these. Okay?
What's up at DQ?
Okay, and these are good too. If you get bigger ones of these are good too, because it's easy to get it in there. And then you have this part that you can loop. This will be the part that would hold it. This will be the part that will hold your ribbons, and then you would just use this part. So you have lots of options, and you got one of these too, I think, in your hardware bag. You got this and a couple of those rings, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Anybody else have any questions before it's 11 o'clock? I don't even know. I might just have a little bit of cereal. Yeah, and there's pull brads in that kit. So you're gonna be set. You're gonna have a lot of hardware. Yeah, me too. See, look, it all worked out. Now you're gonna get what you really needed. It's in there. You're welcome. You're welcome, guys. I know, it's kind of like riding a bike. You just got to get back into the swing of things. That's why even though I'm going to take a break, I'm still going to be working on a book because I don't want to like lose all that. Oh yeah, no problem, Caroline. Yes, just remind me, okay? Just remind me because I'll forget. Just say, Connie, remind me of the barbed wire thing. And I will we'll bring out the elastic and we'll do a little tutorial on how to do the elastics with that. No problem. I can't stop going live. Okay, Carol, I'll see you Friday. All right, my friends. My pleasure, my pleasure. We learn together. Remember, I'm not a professional. We are the same. It's just maybe I've been doing it a few months longer. That's all. We're the same. We're learning as we're going. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, guys. I will. I'm going to go have something to eat, and I'm going to... Yvonne, I sent you a package. Just keep an eye out for it. Marianne, you too. Adam, I have something to send you. It's not ready to go yet. I'll let you know. Check in with your doctor first. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. And I will see you all on Friday. And we'll get this book done. I'm going to work really hard tomorrow to get this all done. Thank you. And those of you that are in danger with the weather, please stay safe. Check in with us on Discord. Let us know how you're doing, okay? Prayers and love to all of you guys. Thank you so much. Kiss, kiss. Big hug from me to you. And I will see you Friday night. Love you guys.